241 against them. Also, his curveball has been outstanding. Hitters only hit 171 against that pitch and only slugged 317. So I think if Merrill gets himself with the fastball command, if he can command his fastball and then let that changeup and breaking ball go to work, he's going to need those against this lineup.
That is our pitching report, which is brought to you by Jeep. When the going gets tough, you can depend on Ram trucks. Hurry to your local Ram dealer for exceptional offers on a powerful lineup of trucks. Nothing stops a Ram. Well, the Diamondbacks today going to be in their home white uniform sets, white jerseys, white pants, the logo A in the left breast pocket. For the Cubs, their traditional gray uniform sets, gray jerseys, gray pants. The word Cubs is spelled across the chest to go with blue caps and bills and the red C on the front of those caps. Umpires in this one, Lance Barrett calling balls and strikes. Malachi Moore is the umpire over at first base. Alfonso Marquez is at second. And Mike Estabrook is the umpire over at third. Roof is closed. The panels are closed. 104 degrees outside. It's considerably cooler than that inside, right around 80 degrees. Sunny skies here in Phoenix, but another hot, scorching day in the month of August, despite another wild dust storm we had last night. So monsoon season is here early, and apparently it's going to be here for a little bit longer. First pitch time and temperature reports are brought to you by Collins Comfort Masters. When the time comes, call 480-NO-WORRY for all of your air conditioning, plumbing, electrical, and water filtration needs. All right, well, we've got just a little bit of time before Kelly finishes his warm-up tosses. Let's go to our keys to the game, and let's just focus on this one matchup guy, PCA. He's been so good this season, hits righties and lefties very well. What's going to be the biggest key of slowing this guy down if you're Merrill?
Well, I think Merrill's going to have to neutralize him with his changeup. I mean, over the course of their young careers, kind of against each other, PCA is 2 for 5 against him, and he's got 2 doubles, both those hits. So the limited of bats that he's had against Merrill, he's seen them well. Merrill knows that. He knows that. So Merrill's going to have to be able to pinch the corners and really work off-speed pitches against them.
Today's Keys to the Game brought to you by Chapman Automotive Group, 60 years, 20 locations statewide. Merrill's ready, and so are we. The right-hander's first pitch of the ball game is just a bit high. We're off and running. First pitch at 6:42. PCA for the Cubs this year, 33 homers, 83 driven in. As now the 1-0 pitch is taken for a called strike. The count is even at 1-1.
This year, leadoff hitters of the game have hit 362 against Merrill. It doesn't get easier with this guy up there who's hitting leadoff.
1-1, swung on and sent out to left. It brings Kepler in, and he'll make the catch. An easy first out to start the top of the first inning.
Boy, sinker right down the middle of the plate, too. Merrill decided to go after him with hard stuff, and it worked that time. Easy out there.
This will bring up the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Suzuki very quietly having a nice year for the Cubs. 270 average, 22 homers, and 74 driven in. Suzuki now in his 5th season with Chicago. Right-handed hitter, first pitch to him. And that is just off the corner for ball 1.
Good try by Merrill, trying to dot the fastball down and away. You can see he's really trying to work on his fastball command here early.
Here's the 1-0. Yeah, that's down. 2 balls and no strikes.
Four-seamer down and away off the plate. Merrill really is a field pitcher, so he's got to get all his pitches involved early on.
Here's a 2-0. And that's outside ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes here to Suzuki. As we mentioned, since July 18th, they are 21-13. One of the best records in baseball since then is the 3-0. There's a swing and a ground ball to third. Arenado charging in, has it, and throws on the run in time. That is fortuitous. You get a 3-0 ground out like that, there's 2 away.
And especially just getting an easy ground ball like that. Boy, nice pitch, bottom of the zone, sinker. What a break that is for Merrill.
So 2 up and 2 down for Michael Busch. As you mentioned, Kelly, last couple of outings, not so good for the D-backs. Took the losses last time out, gave up 6 runs in 4 innings. As that pitch is high and outside for ball one. Really struggled to throw strikes in that outing. And then even when he went to the changeup, it seemed like the Red Sox were just waiting for it. Here's a 1-0. And the lefty Bush loaded up but took a curveball outside for ball two.
You know, we made the observation in Boston that, you know, he was so changeup heavy, and he had been that. It was almost as if the Red Sox were sitting off speed on him.
Here's a 2-0 to Bush. Again, loads up but takes another curveball. It's 3 balls and no strikes. Second consecutive hitter that Merrill's fallen behind 3-0. I have a feeling Bush might take this pitch.
He might. I think he will, too.
Here's a 3-0. Bush. He does take a strike. Bush really wants to challenge, but identifying the situation, thinking perhaps not.
Yep, that was a nice pitch. It was well off the plate, but called a strike.
Here's the 3-1. And Bush definitely takes a strike this time.
Great pitch by Merrill. That's the changeup. When he can throw that pitch there in that location, you know, that's when he has his good games.
Full count, bases empty, top of the first. And Merrill looking for a 1-2-3 inning. Here's his payoff pitch. Swing and a foul. Elevated changeup off the plate away.
Yeah, he really made him chase this way off the plate away. He just got a piece of it. Now, Bush does have some good numbers against Merrill. 4 for 8, a home run, a double, and a triple.
3-2. Bush swing and a miss. Got him with a changeup, and it is a 1-2-3. Top of the first for Kelly. He strikes out one. We go to the bottom of the first. Cubs nothing. Diamondbacks coming up against Kevin Gausman right after this on the Morgan & Morgan Diamondbacks Radio Network.
At Farmers, we tell it to you straight. No lies, loopholes, or even baseball analogies.
Yep, no sports talk. Just your bases covered.
At least we'll try to avoid the sports analogies. Like with coverage on the page. We use plain language so you know what's covered and what's not.
Yep, exactly. We'll keep our eye on the ball.
Painful. It's like you're not even trying.
We took a swing, but we really missed a...
Stop.
You have Farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Learn more at farmers.com. Underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges or Affiliate. Products not available in every state.
You got this.
Low energy, unfocused, foggy, you might be dehydrated. Don't let dehydration take away from your day. Gatorade Zero powders have been scientifically designed to help improve hydration balance in the body. With a clinically proven electrolyte blend and no artificial colors or flavors. Shop now online or at retailers nationwide. Gatorade, hydrates better than water. Is it in you? Symptoms noted are signs of mild to moderate dehydration. Consult a healthcare professional if symptoms persist.
When you run a growing home service business, you roll with the punches. More trucks, more techs, more jobs, and suddenly your team is drowning in spreadsheets, manual work, and software that just can't keep up. But there's a better way. Service Titan is the all-in-one system designed to help you scale the right way from day one. There's a reason Service Titan customers increase their revenue by an average of 15% every year. Get the software you can't outgrow. Go to ServiceTitan.com to learn more.
In baseball, range can make all the difference. That extra step to feel the ball, make the throw, and get the out. In life, Byrna gives you that same advantage, helping you keep potential threats at a distance with easy-to-use, less lethal protection effective up to 6.
D-backs Front Office Focus, Wednesday mornings at 11:45 on Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
It is the bottom of the first inning. We are scoreless as the D-backs ready to take their swings against Kevin Gausman. It'll be Lars Nootbaar who gets it started for this Diamondback offense. And Gausman ready. His first pitch is on the corner for a called strike.
93 on that fastball. You know, there was a day early in Gausman's career where he was throwing triple digits. He had a monster fastball.
Here's the 0-1. Nootbaar swings, sends it towards the left field line. Long run, Ian Happ, but now slowing. Makes the catch before crossing into foul territory. 2 pitches, 1 out. Quick start for Gausman.
Another fastball that time. Launched down the left field line. Happ is really good defender out in left field, and he ran that ball down.
Now this will bring up Corbin Carroll. Carroll hitting .253, 18 homers, and 58 driven in. Had a nice series against the Reds. And the first pitch to Carroll is swung on And that one's scatter shot foul. It's 0-1.
Corbin's only had 2 at-bats in his career against Gosman, 0 for 2. He had a good pass at that fastball.
Here's the 0-1. Carroll takes it a little bit high. 1 ball and 1 strike the count. 6 hits in the 3 games against the Reds. Half of those hits went extra bases. A couple doubles and a triple. And now he swings and it just volleys this one foul straight back to make it 1-2.
I mean, he's thrown 5 pitches, all 5 fastballs. He just rearing back and letting it go. Got a feeling you might see the old splitter here.
Gosman's 1-2.
Nope.
Fastball, and just painted it right on the edge. I think everyone, including Carroll, was looking splitty.
I think everybody was, including this booth. But that was right down the middle of the plate.
Two up and 2 down for Gabby Moreno. Well, the hit streak came to an end after the 0 for yesterday afternoon. First pitch, and Gabby's going to take a called strike. And the count is 0-1. Still hitting .306, 10 homers, 64 driven in. There's the 0-1. And that is just a bit low. 1 ball and 1 strike the count.
Well, this is a definition of a pitcher coming out there and establishing his fastball. Inside, outside, over the plate, letting it go. But that is the number 1 pitch he's throwing.
And now the 1-1 pitch. Ruled a bit inside. Carson Kelly with a first inning challenge. You'd imagine he's feeling pretty confident if he's going to go ahead and pull the trigger at this point in the game. ABS powered by T-Mobile. Took a second to get it booted up, but oh yeah, that's in there.
I was taking the old ABS a little time right there. A little delay.
The 1-2. And Gabby, there's the splitter, takes it low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Well, you talked about all the things the Diamondbacks are going to have to do if they're going to have a good 3 games against the Cubs. Certainly think the offense is trending in the right direction. As a 2-2 pitch, swung on, and a routine fly ball to center field. BCA comes in, reaches up, makes the catch, inning over. So both pitchers start out with a 1-2-3 first. We go to the second scoreless, D-backs and Cubs on the Morgan & Morgan D-backs Radio Network.
Living in the city that never sleeps, you need a powerful home connection that keeps pace with your midnight grind. Keep your connection as legendary as the city itself. If you're a Verizon mobile customer, switch to Fios Home Internet and get reliable 100% fiber optic speed for just $20 a month. It's high-speed fiber dependability for less than a week of subway rides. Visit Verizon.com and switch today. Availability varies for new Fios customers with auto-pay, mobile plus home, and bonus discount. Enrollment required. 1 offer per eligible account. Additional terms apply. Limited time offer.
New pet ownership often starts with a question. Can we keep him? When you say yes, that leads to more questions about how to help them live a healthy life. Now, you can find the answers at pawpromise.com. At pawpromise.com, you'll learn essentials for caring for your new pet so you can learn and grow together. Visit pawpromise.com. Turn, can we keep him, into what would we do without him?
My paw promise. I'd finally have time to reread my favorite fantasy book.
Dig deeper. We're imagining winning the New York lottery here.
Okay, I'd build my own reading nook right where the sun hits.
You're getting warmer.
The French sun. I'll buy a villa in Marseille. Wait, what's the French word for sun?
I don't know, Kathy. You're the reader.
Okay, I'll hire a tutor to learn the French word for sun, then the words to negotiate real estate, then I'll buy my own French library.
And to think you just wanted to reread a book. New York Lottery. Can you imagine? Play today. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
It's the baby. It's your first baby. It's pretty incredible standing here among all of our guys. This is why this has all happened. It's a tough game, obviously, the way they came from behind.
D-back skipper Torey Lavello talks with Burns and Gambo Friday afternoons at 2:30 on Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
Casino Arizona Talking Stick Resort have one premier loyalty experience, Salt River Rewards. Joining it up to $25 in free play. Visit saltriverrewards.com to get started. Alex Bregman will get it going here for the Cubs. First pitch to the right-handed hitting Bregman. Dropped his hands down like he was going to bunt. Really just wanted a closer look at that first strike. 0-1 the count.
Bregman's bat really kind of heated up also. Went through a kind of a dry spell, but his numbers are climbing.
Here's the 0-1. And a swing and a tapper foul. And the count is 0-2. You beat me to it, but to your point, Bregman has been on a bit of a heater. Kelly out of the windup. And the 0-2. Swung on, hit on a line to left. It's right at Kepler, though, who makes the catch. Sounded like maybe it was a touch off the end of the bat.
Yeah, didn't quite get all the barrel on it, but still looked like he was on that pitch. And it turns into an out. That's the fourth out in a row.
Well, one down here in the top of the second. And now up for the Cubs is switch hitting Ian Happ. Boy, Happ's really struggled this year relative to what he's done the last few seasons for the Cubs. Here's the pitch. From the left side, Happ will take a called strike. That'll make it 0-1. Happ hitting just .218 on the season, 22 homers, and 57 driven in. There's the 0-1. Swung on. There's a line drive base hit in left field.
He waited for that changeup, almost as if he was sitting on it, and just let it travel and then took it the other way. Outside changeup, maybe a little bit over the plate, but a better job just swinging.
Now this will bring up Nico Horner. We mentioned before that the Cubs, since July 18th, they've got one of the best records in baseball. Their offense has been the best offense in the majors since July 18th, and Nico Horner's been the best hitter for this Cubs lineup since then. First pitch to him, a called strike. On the year, Horner's hitting .263. But since that time frame I just referenced, he's hitting .344, 3 homers, and .828 OPS, getting on base a ton, and stealing bags as well. And now a throw to first. It was knocked down by Tawa. Wasn't that bad of a heave by Merrill, but Happ was going to get back there safely anyways.
Well, you know Merrill's got a much quicker move than that. He's very good for a right-handed pitcher, picking guys off. Very quick snap throw. He's a very difficult guy to really run on.
0-1. And Horner fouls it back. A changeup. And that'll make the count 0-2.
Horner looked like he was trying to shoot that ball the other way, too. This guy is a really good player. You said he can hit. He can pop the ball out of the ballpark. He runs. He's a good defender.
Now a quick throw to first. That one again off the glove of Tawa. 2 throws over to first. 2 balls that ricochet off the first baseman's glove. That one was a little more errant.
Yeah, I think it just kind of threw that one into the runner a little bit.
Second and final disengagement by Kelly. 0-2 the count. Here's the pitch, and Horner, he lined that slider foul to the right.
Merrill, even after using both his disengagements, he held the ball extremely long that time. And that's what you do, be able to freeze a potential base stealer.
Runner at first, 1 out. Another 0-2. This is a swing and a high, shallow fly ball into left. Again, Kepler coming in and makes the catch. Oh, everything going to the left side of the field right now.
That's a nice pitch. That was up and in. I mean, perfect pitch. Not anything really Horner could do with that ball.
And this will bring up rookie Pedro Ramirez. 285 average, 3 homers, and 20 driven in for Ramirez. First pitch to him and takes just outside for ball 1. He's 22 years old. This is his 57th game this year. Called up a little bit later on in the season. Made his debut actually back at the end of May. Check swing, or at least he tried to, but he could not hold, says Mike Estabrook. That'll be his strike. Evens the count at 1-1.
Just watching the side view of that, yeah. His body was swinging. The bat came around with it.
Only 5'9". He's from Venezuela. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball to first. That is a fair ball. Somehow stays inside the line, heads all the way to the corner. And the Cubs are going to grab the lead. Ramirez rounding second. He's on his way to third. It's an RBI triple. And the Cubs are in front 1-0.
And especially with Tava really holding the runner on at first base. And this ball's just hit right over the bag. And Tim just came off with the pitch and then couldn't get back in time to get that ball. And then it had a little double kick down in the right field corner where Corbin corralled it finally and ended up turning into a triple and an RBI.
21st RBI of the year for Ramirez. It's just his second big league triple. 1-0 Cubs, and now Michael Conforto, the lefty, digs in. And the first pitch from Kelly is high for ball 1. Well, you know, one of the things, Candy, you told us to keep an eye on is how do these pitchers pitch with guys on base? And so far, the Cubs, the first time they got a man on, they were able to get him in.
Yeah, it's just being a good situational pitcher.
And now the 1-0 is off the plate, ball 2. Kelly did a good job, first couple of hitters, really filled up the strike zone. Now falling behind a Conforto.
He's a little careful with Conforto because he does have some history. 5 for 14, 3 doubles against him.
Got a big swing and miss there on a changeup. It's 2-1.
I mean, that is Merrill's neutralizer, that changeup, especially against lefties.
2-1. Swing and a foul tip. Another changeup.
That one got Gabby a little bit. He was trying to hobble it off. Right on top of the right knee area.
That's one thing the D-backs have really worked on the last couple of years with Moreno, is trying to improve the pitch calling, how to sequence hitters. Been so much better this year when you talk to some of the coaches on this Diamondback coaching staff. 2-2. Oh, just missed. Close. Another changeup.
Yeah, for a lot of pitchers, we talk about fastball command, and for Merrill also, but for Merrill, he throws so many changeups. It's really his changeup command. You can locate that and really close to where that one was.
Runner at third, 2 down. The 3-2 is low. Well, Conforto had a hunch that a changeup might be coming, and he figured Kelly wasn't going to leave it in the strike zone. So that'll be the first walk issued by Kelly, and this is turning into a bit of a laborious top of the second.
Merrill throws his changeup 27% of the time, but it seems like a lot more than that over his last handful of starts or so. And with his four-seam fastball, which is his next best pitch, as far as frequency, 27%. So just as many changeups as his fastball.
261 average for Carson Kelly with 7 homers and 44 driven in. First pitch, Kelly. He takes inside for ball 1. 75th start behind the plate this year for Kelly. Now time going to be called, and Moreno going to walk out and talk things over with Merrill.
Another one of those innings where it becomes very crucial to get out of this inning here. You're at the very bottom of the order, but you can't take Carson Kelly lightly. You know, he's having a nice season, hitting 261. You know, he can put the ball in play. So you got to make a pitch to him.
This mound visit brought to you by Zoyo Neighborhood Yogurt. And you know Zoyo Yogurt was named Best of the Valley in 23, 24, and 2025. Beat the heat with a cold Zoyo at your nearest store's location. Well, you recited the numbers earlier. Carson 1 for 8 against Merrill. No extra base hits, but also no strikeouts. As the 1-0 pitch, there's a strike. Kelly's going to challenge this one. Well, you already got a challenge right defensively in the bottom of the first. He's trying to get a challenge here right offensively, and he has. It was off the plate.
By plenty, too.
Well, it's a great example, though, of last year, the domain that Kelly operated in, that 1.5 inches off the plate, east to west of the strike zone. Used to get those calls. 2-0. And that's a low ball 3. Another hitter. That's the 4th hitter Kelly's fallen behind 3-0.
And you got to be careful because lurking on deck is PCA.
Cubs 1, Diamondbacks nothing. Kelly is 3-0 to Kelly. Is outside ball 4. It's a 4-pitch walk, and we quickly pause 10 seconds for station ID in the Morgan & Morgan D-Backs Radio Network.
KMVP FM Phoenix.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
On the Arizona Sports app and on 98.7.
Well, danger now. Very evident as the bags are packed for Pete Crow Armstrong, who is trying to do the unthinkable, and that is topple Shohei Ohtani for the National League MVP. It seems to be a 2-horse race. Ohtani, who seemed again untouchable if he was going to be a two-way player all season long, but injuries have forced him to stop pitching. Offensively, he has been very good, but not quite to the levels. Not going to be a 50-50 season, for example, for Ohtani. That's created an opportunity for PCA with the way he's played this year to potentially win his first MVP, and this is not where you want to see him coming up.
Well, you always want to have that one guy that is you're not going to let beat you. And PCA is that guy, but unfortunately now you have to go after him. You end up walking the 8 hitter, the number 9 hitter, and now there's nowhere to put this guy on.
A 2-out triple and then 2 2-out walks. Cubs have a 1-0 lead. PCA 0 for 1. Out of the windup, first pitch. Swings and sends a pop-up way up in the air. Foul. And the count is 0-1.
Well, he wasn't trying to get cheated there. I mean, he went after it. That ball was well out of the zone, but he was geared up to hit a fastball.
There's the 0-1. And that's inside. For those who have not seen a lot of baseball, I don't know much about Pete Crow Armstrong. He's Chicago's Corbin Carroll, an outfielder with a wonderful blend of speed and power. He bats from the left side. Kelly ready. And the 1-1. Big swing and a foul.
Challenged him. I mean, a fastball, which was right there, right where he could extend on it.
It's a nice crowd for a Monday night, but as Kelly goes into his windup, there is a hush that befalls this stadium. Is everyone waiting to see what's going to happen?
Well, he's thrown him 3 straight fastballs. I think he's going to pull the string on him here.
1-2. Another fastball. A little bit better pass that time from PCA. He's gotten a good look at it now. And they've all basically been centrally located.
Yeah, that was a 2-seamer, too, and that was 95. He wanted a little extra on that one.
Two. Swung on and hit in the air to center field, but playable. Waldschmidt back and just shy of the warning track, makes the catch. That'll do it for the Cubs. They do take the lead, but they could have had so much more. Nice job by Kelly to limit the damage. We go to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Chicago on the Morgan & Morgan D-Backs Radio Network.
At Farmers, we tell it to you straight. No lies, loopholes, or even baseball analogies.
Yep, no sports talk. just your bases covered.
At least we'll try to avoid the sports analogies. Like with coverage on a page. We use plain language so you know what's covered and what's not.
Yep, exactly. We'll keep our eye on the ball.
Painful. It's like you're not even trying.
We took a swing, but we really missed a...
Stop.
You have Farmers. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
Learn more at farmers.com. Underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges or Affiliate. Products not available in every state.
Low energy, unfocused, foggy? You might be dehydrated. Gatorlight, with a specialized blend of 5 electrolytes, was scientifically designed to help move fluids into the body faster for rapid rehydration. With no artificial sweeteners or flavors. Shop now at retailers nationwide. Gatorlight hydrates faster than water. Is it in you? Symptoms noted are signs of mild to moderate dehydration. Consult a healthcare professional if symptoms persist.
In a winning lineup, every player has a unique role, different positions, different strengths, all ready when the moment calls for them. The same is true for personal safety. That's why Byrna offers easy-to-use, less lethal launchers, sprays, and alarms, giving you different levels of protection without having to carry lethal force. Shop personal protection options at Byrna.com. That's BYRNA.com. Purchase and shipping restrictions vary by state and municipality. Go to Byrna.com to check availability at your location.
Heading back to campus? Time to upgrade your entire tech setup. Switch to Verizon, buy or bring a qualifying smartphone, and get a smartwatch and a tablet on us. That's all your essential gear for $0 extra. Ace your classes, track your fitness, and stream your favorite shows. Visit Verizon.com or your local store.
The Arizona Diamondbacks play here. Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
Well, the Cubs have a 1-0 lead. Geraldo Perdomo will lead off for the Diamondbacks. Kevin Gausman ready. First pitch, Perdomo takes in off the plate for ball 1. Well, already a heavy workload for Merrill Kelly. Some 41 pitches to get through 2 innings. Meanwhile, Kevin Gausman has thrown 12 up to this point. Here's the 1-0. And Perdomo takes the strike.
Gausman does throw about 51% fastballs. He doesn't throw a 2-seamer. It's all 4-seamers. And he's kind of following true to that, even more so. Really establishing that pitch early.
246 average on the season for Perdomo. Here's the 1-1. And that is going to be an off the plate. It's too late in the year to recover the numbers, so at this point, you just try and start clean in your mind and have a great finish from now to the end. Here's a 2-1. Low again, ball 3.
About all you can do is really kind of play games with yourself and say, all right, I'm going to have a great August. How good is my August going to be? How good is my September going to be?
And there's a strike on the 3-1. Perdomo's going to challenge this. Well, Perdomo just kind of stuck his hand to his dugout as if to say, my bad. Because that was entirely in the strike zone.
That was just an emotional challenge right there. Not a really intelligent thing there this early in the game.
3-2. And strike 3 now called, and Perdomo is not going to use a second challenge after torching the first.
And that ball was in the zone also. At least that's the way it shows. So you can tell he's not seeing the ball well out of Gausman's hand, at least that at bat.
Second strikeout for Kevin Gausman. Both of them have been looking so far. And this will be Max Kepler now comes up. First pitch he swings and sends a high fly ball into shallow right. Suzuki inward, and he's got it. 2 down.
Just a fastball, just right there, right on the outside corner. Kepler loves swinging at that first pitch. Now, Nolan's been hot, though. 21 home runs. Let's see if he can get a hold of one.
And Arenado takes a called strike. 0-1. 21 homers and 65 driven in for Arenado. What a year it's been. As the 0-1. Oh, my goodness, that was a little bit short of home plate. That was short by 3 feet.
Well, that barely got to the dirt.
1-1 and Gosman's pitch just a touch inside.
Well, that was right to Carson Kelly's glove. In fact, he nailed it, but he was sitting off the plate in.
1-0 Cubs. And the 2-1 from Gosman, that's a strike. Maybe a touch low, but again, the Diamondbacks just lost a challenge as that's way low.
Way low, but you can't afford a challenge right now. Here you are sitting in the second inning.
Ground ball left side. Third baseman Bregman has it, sets his feet, throws to first in time. The inning is over, and for Gosman, it's another 1-2-3 this time. And the second, end of 2 in Phoenix. Cubs 1, and the D-backs nothing on the Morgan & Morgan Diamondbacks Radio Network.
When you run a growing home service business, you roll with the punches. More trucks, more techs, more jobs, and suddenly your team is drowning in spreadsheets, manual work, and software that just can't keep up. But there's a better way. Service Titan is the all-in-one system designed to help you scale the right way from day one. There's a reason Service Titan customers increase their revenue by an average of 15% every year. Get the software you can't outgrow. Go to ServiceTitan.com to learn more.
The core short from Viore is one pair I keep reaching for. Morning run, afternoon training, watching the game, it doesn't matter. Soft four-way stretch, built-in liner, comfortable all day. Plus, they look good enough to wear well beyond the gym. Ready to try a pair? Head to Viore.com/MLB and get 20% off your first purchase. Exclusions apply. Visit the website for full terms and conditions.
New pet ownership often starts with a question. Can we keep him? When you say yes, that leads to more questions about how to help them live a healthy life. Now, you can find the answers at pawpromise.com. At pawpromise.com, you'll learn essentials for caring for your new pet so you can learn and grow together. Visit pawpromise.com. Turn, can we keep him, into what would we do without him?
My paw promise.
Stitch Fix. Stop shopping. Get styled.
Not today, sweatpants. Somebody's wearing jeans that fit.
Wow! No photos, please. I'm just a regular dad who happens to have a stylist.
I really look my best when someone else makes the decision.
D-backs Front Office Focus. Wednesday mornings at 11:45 on Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
Cubs have a 1-0 lead as Seiya Suzuki will lead off the third. And Merrill Kelly back to work. First pitch, and Suzuki takes a strike. 1-1 the count. Well, one of the things we've kind of learned in this game, particularly about Lance Barrett's strike zone, is the 0-1 outside for ball one. You want to keep trying to attack the edges, inch in, inch out, and inch down. You can get one of those Cub hitters to challenge a pitch and get it wrong as the 1-1. And that one just missed for ball two. 2 balls and a strike. I think you're going to get those pitches, those strikes you used to get a season ago.
It's always nice when you see somebody back there with a zone that's a little bit wider. Make people use their challenge.
Kelly just missed again, low, ball 3. Problem is Kelly has been a little inaccurate to start the game. And those starts can sometimes influence a home plate umpire. Here's the 3-1. Swung on by Suzuki and fouled away. And on top of that, Candy, you lose a challenge early. Now you can't really help out your pitcher. You get these hitter-friendly counts, and you're forced to attack more in the middle of the zone, and that only feeds to what the hitter's trying to do.
And that's what's haunting the D-backs right now with that challenge they lost already.
3-2, strike 3 called. Got Suzuki looking, and Kelly with a second strikeout tonight.
Nice pitch by Merrill. This is that wicked two-seamer, 95 on the outside black, but it gives the appearances off the plate away, and then that movement takes it right back over the outside corner.
I'll tell you what, I suppose I should ask you as Michael Busch comes up. First pitch here to Busch. Swing and a miss, it's 0-1. When you see Kelly coming out with 95s, what's that telling you?
Tell me his arm's feeling pretty good. He's a little jacked up for this game. I know that.
1-0 Chicago. The 0-1 is just a touch outside.
You know, which is really good to see because, as we've kind of hinted at, his last 2-3 games, he's been 4 games even, really change-up heavy. It's good to see him really utilize that fastball.
What a great slider that was to get a swing and miss. Merrill's been up and down this year. Trying to be a little more steady Eddie as the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Kelly.
Got him this time on the changeup. Threw him enough fastballs and great movement once again on this changeup. Changeup command, down, away with movement. Great pitch.
Alex Bregman with the bases empty. Lined out to left field his first time up. And the first pitch here is taken for its strike. Kelly's got a feel for it right now. First pitch, curveball.
Good one. Just dropped it right in. You're starting to see the majority of strikes coming.
0-1 slider missed. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Long inning last inning where he faced 7 batters. Off to a really good start. Let's see if he can close this inning out.
1-1. And that curveball is going to be taken low for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. With the home runs allowed this season, it feels like Kelly's being very deliberate with some of the misses. As a 2-1. And that one's going to be challenged by Gabby. Well, this is important.
Yes, it is. He got it.
Oh, he just got it. In by a seam or in by an entire ball. All the same. 2-2 the count. And the pitch to Bregman. Breaking ball, hit hard on the ground to third, but Arenado's got it. He rifles a throw to first in time. And that's a much-needed 1-2-3, top of the third for Kelly. It sends us now to the bottom of the third inning. Cubs have a 1-0 lead. Candy and I back after this on the Morgan & Morgan D-Backs Radio Network.
At Farmers, we tell it to you straight. No lies, loopholes, or even baseball analogies.
Yep, no sports talk. Just your bases covered.
At least we'll try to avoid the sports analogies. Like with coverage on the page. We use plain language so you know what's covered and what's not.
Yep, exactly. We'll keep our eye on the ball.
Painful. It's like you're not even trying.
We took a swing, but we really missed a...
Stop.
You have Farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Learn more at farmers.com. Underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges or Affiliate. Products not available in every state.
Low energy, unfocused, foggy? You might be dehydrated. Keep your family's dehydration levels in check with Gatorade Lower Sugar. Get this, it has 75% less sugar than regular Gatorade and no artificial flavors, colors, or sweeteners. Shop now at retailers nationwide. Gatorade, hydrates better than water. Is it in you? Symptoms noted are signs of mild to moderate dehydration. Consult a healthcare professional if symptoms persist.
In a winning lineup, every player has a unique role, different positions, different strengths, all ready when the moment calls for them. The same is true for personal safety. That's why Byrna offers easy-to-use, less lethal launchers, sprays, and alarms, giving you different levels of protection without having to carry lethal force. Shop personal protection options at Byrna.com. That's BYRNA.com. Purchase and shipping restrictions vary by state and municipality. Go to Byrna.com to check availability at your location.
New shoes, new clothes, brand new grade. Switch to Verizon to make sure their tech keeps up. This back-to-school season, buy or bring any Android phone and get a Samsung Galaxy tablet on us. Get your kids ready for the school year without breaking the bank. Visit Verizon.com or your local store.
D-back skipper Torey Lovello talks with Burns and Gambo Friday afternoons at 2:30 on Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
Tim Tawa up for the Diamondbacks facing Gosman and went after the first pitch and fouled it for a 0-1 start.
Tawa hitting 250 now, and he has been swinging a hot bat. Start calling him one a day. He gets a hit a day.
Over his last 10 games, hitting .343. That number's going to go up. Top spin, line drive, left field, base hit for Tawa.
It just doesn't surprise me one bit. jumped on a slider that just had nothing on it over the middle of the plate, just rolled up there, and he jumped all over that ball.
So the Diamondbacks finally get their first base runner. It comes in the bottom of the third, and it starts the inning off as it'll bring up Ildemaro Vargas. The Cubs have a 1-0 lead. Vargas from the left side will take the first pitch for a called strike. He didn't like it. The count is 0-1. 60 years, 20 locations statewide, one great partner, Chapman Automotive Group. Find your next vehicle the easy way at ChapmanAZ.com. There's the 0-1. Swung on and popped up. Foul third base side, and that'll bounce right off the top of the D-back dugout, spring into the seats. Nine homers, 63 RBIs for Vargas. And 2 more RBIs late in the game, that triple in the 7th. As the 0-2 reached for and hooked foul right side. Suzuki giving it a courtesy run, but that was very comfortably in the netting.
Way off in the netting.
I don't know if that ever helped you on the mound, seeing your outfielder give a full sprint for a ball he had no chance of reaching.
I never thought twice about it. You're looking to see if the ball's fair or foul. That's it.
Here's the 0-2. And another swing. And another foul by Vargas.
Vargas is in swing mode, which he normally is anyway.
Just amazing the opportunity that's been presented to Vargas this year and what he's done with it. As the 0-2. Strike 3 call.
I think you knew that one. Bottom of the zone fastball. Tell you what, Gausman, just like you said, he's all over the edges. Down, outside, inside. I mean, that one just barely touched the lower portion of it.
And again, I think you're going to see a lot of helpless Diamondback hitters on some questionable strikes because they lost a challenge in the bottom of the second. It's just such a head-scratching challenge by Perdomo. As Waldschmidt comes up and takes a strike one, it was a 3-1 pitch that was challenged. You think he'd be able to survive with a 3-2 count, and the shocking part, the ball was entirely in the box. He doesn't normally miss strikes like that.
Yeah, normally he has such a good eye at the plate.
0-1, a little bit outside, but Carson Kelly saw an extra shuffle by Tawa, and perhaps the Cubs be a little more mindful of Tawa at first base.
Well, you can run on Gausman 13 stolen bases with only 2 caught stealings. He's vulnerable to the running game.
Oh, boy, now the 1-1 is fouled back, and that's going to make it 1-2.
It just amazes me how many right-handed pitchers, when they come set, they can't see what's going on at first base. They all come set and they're closed, and they just don't have that vision to first. Otherwise, Tawa would have been dead duck.
1-2 the count. The pitch to Waldschmidt, swung on, and a splitter, tap foul. 277 hitter, couple homers, 19 driven in. Just talking to the skipper prior to the game today, a lot of praise for Waldschmidt, the way he's played lately, and a guy who he can't take out of the lineup right now.
Torres trying to find at bats for him, and rightfully so. He's playing good defense.
Tawa's picked off. I mean, this is somewhat predictable, as now he's in a rundown. Ramirez will flip to Gausman, the pitcher, who tags him out. That'll be out number 2.
I mean, you're just giving yourself up when you're that far out, that you're just running yourself out of an inning.
He kept trying to get these head start shuffles, and eventually on the third try, the Cubs were savvy to it.
And not only that, but you have a veteran pitcher on the mound. He's been through the wars out there. But he knows what's going on.
The 1-2 from Gosman. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, inning over. 2 more strikeouts for Gosman. We go to the 4th. 1-0 Cubs on the Morgan & Morgan D-backs Radio Network.
In this business, you're either growing or you're grinding. Success is no longer about hard work alone. It's about using AI to accelerate impact. ServiceTitan is the only integrated intelligence that seamlessly automates your entire workflow, from first bid to final invoice. Born in the trades, built for commercial contractors ready to stop operating and start automating. ServiceTitan, AI for the trades.
The Stratotech tee from Viore is one of those shirts you put on once and immediately get why people love it. It's incredibly soft, stretches with you, dries fast, and still looks sharp enough to wear from a workout to the ballpark without missing a beat. It's become my go-to tee for pretty much everything. Head to viore.com/MLB for 20% off your first purchase. Exclusions apply. Visit the website for full terms and conditions.
New pet ownership often starts with a question. Can we keep him? When you say yes, that leads to more questions about how to help them live a healthy life. Now, you can find the answers at pawpromise.com. At pawpromise.com, you'll learn essentials for caring for your new pet so you can learn and grow together. Visit pawpromise.com. Turn, can we keep him, into what would we do without him?
My paw promise.
Stitch Fix. Stop shopping, get styled.
A+ on the outfit, Miss Turner. You are about to slay parent-teacher conferences.
Oh, these? Just the most perfect fitting jeans my stylist sent me.
Oh, hello, you, who didn't set one foot in a mall and still look...
The Arizona Diamondbacks play here. Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
Ian Happ lead off the top of the 4th. Cubs with a 1-0 lead. Merrill Kelly had a nice quick inning in the 3rd. And Happ will take the first pitch for his strike. It's 0-1. Happ a single and a run scored. So far tonight, Cubs have 2 hits. He's got one of them. Pedro Ramirez has the other. He's due up 3rd this inning. As now is swinging a hard hit. One hopper to second. Vargas has it, spins, throws to first in time, and there's one away.
Hard hit ball on a slider, but this time he pulls it. Vargas right there to make the play.
This will bring up Horner. And Nico Horner flew out to left field his first time up. First one on the way from Kelly, and Horner inside out swing, fouls it back. It's going to make it 0-1. Well, be sure to purchase a special event ticket pack for Women's Night on Tuesday, August 25th, and get a ticket to the D-Backs game plus a D-Backs charm bracelet. Visit dbacks.com/women for tickets. Here comes the 0-1. Horner swings and misses.
What a great pitch. Slider, outside corner, down, maybe just a hair off the plate. Couldn't make it any better than that.
Here's the 0-2. Ground ball to third. That is just foul. Skip left to the back at the last possible moment.
Arenado wouldn't have been able to get that one either. That was hit crisp and just missed the outside part of the bag.
Well, the Cubs, they come into this series having lost 3 of 4. And a check swing, that's a full swing strike. And another strikeout for Kelly, his 4th.
Another nice pitch. Kept attacking him with the slider. Another one in that same place. Got him to commit.
That would have been a ball, too. A little bit off the plate, but strike zone seems to be opening up in front of us. Ramirez, the RBI triple, his first time up. He takes in off the plate for ball 1. Cubs had an emotional crosstown series win over the White Sox as check swing, no swing on Ramirez makes it 2-0. Really good back and forth affair. Honestly, just really entertaining baseball. Those 3 games as you see an emerging emerging White Sox team against an established Cubs group. Here's a 2-0. And there's a curveball for a strike. And not a huge surprise after that emotional win. Long trip out to Seattle. They lose 2 out of 3 to the Mariners before just hammering them 19-2 last night. That pitch is going to miss as well. Ball 3, 3-1. That'll get your offense sharpened up for another.
2 good teams in Chicago this year. You know, they were going at it.
Here's the 3-1. Hit well, left center. Waldschmidt, a late break, hustling after it, but tracks it down and makes the catch. So Kelly gets his second consecutive 1-2-3 inning, just a 1-run game as we go to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Cubs 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing on the Morgan & Morgan D-backs Radio Network.
At Farmers, we tell it to you straight. No lies, loopholes, or even baseball analogies.
Yep, no sports talk, just your bases covered.
At least we'll try to avoid the sports analogies. Like with coverage on the page. We use plain language so you know what's covered and what's not.
Yep, exactly. We'll keep our eye on the ball.
Painful. It's like you're not even trying.
We took a swing, but we really missed a...
Stop.
You have Farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Learn more at farmers.com. Underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges or Affiliate. Products not available in every state.
Low energy, unfocused, foggy? You might be dehydrated. Whether it's hot yoga, over 100-degree weather, or too much sun. Gator Light, with a specialized blend of 5 electrolytes, was scientifically designed to help move fluids into the body faster for rapid rehydration. Shop now at retailers nationwide. Gator Light hydrates faster than water. Is it in you? Symptoms noted are signs of mild to moderate dehydration. Consult a healthcare professional if symptoms persist.
In baseball, range can make all the difference. That extra step to feel the ball, make the throw, and get the out. In life, Burnett gives you that same advantage, helping you keep potential threats at a distance with easy-to-use, less lethal protection effective up to 60 feet away. Stay in control without having to carry lethal force. Shop personal protection at Byrna.com. That's BYRNA.com. Purchase and shipping restrictions vary by state and municipality. Go to Byrna.com to check availability at your location.
Heading back to campus? Time to upgrade your entire tech setup. Switch to Verizon, buy or bring a qualifying smartphone, and get a smartwatch and a tablet on us. That's all your essential gear for $0 extra. Ace your classes, track your fitness, and stream your favorite shows.
D-backs Front Office Focus. Wednesday mornings at 11:45 on Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
Lars Nootbaar leads off for the Diamondbacks. Gausman has faced the minimum through 3. He has given up a base hit. As the first pitch to Nootbaar is a called strike. 0-1. Gausman winds and deals. And Nootbaar rolls it over right side. Bush has it. Long flip to Gausman covering, but it is in time. And there's one down.
Well executed play by the Cubs. Gausman gets over there as that ball's hit to the right side of the infield. Bush ranging for it. Made a nice little toss to get a pretty speedy Nootbaar.
Well, so much attention in the preamble to this one on Pete Crow-Armstrong. And perhaps not enough respect being paid to Corbin Carroll. He could tie it with one swing. 1-0 Cubs here in the bottom of the 4th. And Carroll takes outside for ball 1.
Remember, he tacked the first at bat with Carroll, all fastballs. That first pitch, splitter.
Here's the 1-0. And Carroll takes a strike. Bases empty, 1 away. And the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Another fastball.
It almost looks as if Corbin just trying to figure him out. Trying to get some kind of coherency to his sequencing.
Gausman out of the windup. Here's the 1-2. And did he offer at that one? No. Peel went down to third. 2-2 the count. 2-2 from Gosman. Takes that one. I believe that's a ball for ball 3, not a foul ball. It went to the backstop, not through the legs of Kelly, so the count is now full.
Yeah, he's gone high fastball, then splitter in the dirt. I think he's just going to come with a fastball here.
The 3-2. It was a fastball, but it was off the plate, and that'll be a 1-out walk.
Nice at bat by Corbin. Saw that ball well, draws the walk, laid off that outside heater, and now you really got some speed at first base.
So man aboard for Moreno. It's been a fascinating wild card watch in the National League over the last few days as this pitch is a strike to Moreno. The hottest teams in baseball have been the teams the Diamondbacks are trying to chase. The Phillies have won 16 of the last 21. The Padres have won 21 of their last 28. I already told you about the Cubs as this pitch is low. And look, over the last 20 games, the Diamondbacks have gone 10-10. Not great, not terrible. The start of that 20-game stretch saw the Diamondbacks in the second wild card position, and 500 ball has seen them fall 2 games out of the postseason picture. As the 1-1 is up and in, it's now 2-1.
They just got to stay within striking distance. They just got to keep trying to win series. Just keep plowing away that way. That's what's important.
2-1. Swing and a miss. There's a splitter.
Yeah, he fooled him that time. Gabby doesn't get fooled that often. That one got him.
Meanwhile, the Cubs have a huge 4-game series coming up against the Brewers in the beginning of September. Right now, the Cubs only 6 back of Milwaukee for the division. And when you have 4 games still to go, man, taking 3 of 4, what a result that would be. Whoever of the 2 sides can do it. Gosman, quick throw to first. Carroll, head first dive back in there safely.
Let's see if Gabby could shoot one through that right side.
2-2 pitch. And instead he pops it up over towards first. It's playable for Bush. And Bush tiptoeing near the first base line makes the catch on the infield dirt. And there's 2 away.
Got him with the splitter. I don't think Gabby was expecting that pitch. Not a Gabby-like swing and popped it up.
Well, Perdomo trying to atone for a frustrating first at bat. Cubs have a 1-0 lead. Runner at first, 2 down. First pitch, Carroll takes off. The pitch is taken for a strike. The throw to second by Kelly, not going to be in time. And Corbin Carroll's 19th stolen base of the year puts him in scoring position with 2 outs.
Great jump, just a small little momentumous lead, and it's a great jump. It gets in there with that speed. Now you got a guy in scoring position.
Who knows? Carroll might even try and take third.
If they're not going to pay attention to him, he will.
Gosman is 0-1, is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. At Dignity Health, our team of orthopedic experts can help keep you in motion. Unlike joint pain, put your life on pause. Visit dignityhealth.org/AZ Ortho to learn more. And now the 1-1 is high and away. 2 balls and 1 strike. One nothing Cubs. Carroll breaks, The pitch is off the plate. The throw to third. They didn't get a tag on him. Kind of a late jump, but an inaccurate throw by Kelly allows Corbin to get stolen base number 20 in the same inning.
Well, it looked like a good throw would have had him this time. I don't think Corbin had that great of a jump.
He'd have been in big trouble. But no tag.
No tag.
And a 3-1 count on Perdomo.
That's Corbin Carroll doing Corbin Carroll things. 2 stolen bases and a walk. Walks like a triple.
3-1. Perdomo rolls it over right side. Bush has it. Routine flip to Gausman in time. The inning is over. No runs, no hits, a walk, and a man left at third. After 4, it's the Cubs 1 and the D-backs nothing on the Morgan & Morgan D-backs Radio Network.
If you're a commercial contractor, you know the game. Service work projects, crew tracking, cash flow, margins, and more. Here's the problem. You're running your business with disjointed systems that just aren't cutting it. If that's the case, I need to tell you about Service Titan, the only end-to-end platform built specifically for service and construction work. From prospecting and bidding to install, maintenance, retrofits, and everything in between, Service Titan gives you the tools you need to thrive. Learn more at ServiceTitan.com. That's ServiceTitan.com.
New pet ownership often starts with a question. Can we keep him? When you say yes, that leads to more questions about how to help them live a healthy life. Now, you can find the answers at pawpromise.com. At pawpromise.com, you'll learn essentials for caring for your new pet so you can learn and grow together. Visit pawpromise.com. Turn, can we keep him, into what would we do without him?
My paw promise.
Stitch Fix. Stop shopping. Get styled.
Not today, sweatpants. Somebody's wearing jeans that fit.
Wow! No photos, please. I'm just a regular dad who happens to have a stylist.
I really look my best when someone else makes the decisions.
Hey, we can all see you two-way mirrors.
Just share your size, style, and budget, and your stylist sends personalized looks right to your door. Stitch Fix. Get started today at StitchFix.com.
I want to hug you. I'm going to hug you. I'm coming in for a hug.
I'll adopt a cat. Just a cat, Sean? This is a New York lottery win we're talking about.
I'd get the ultra-rare, hairless cat known as the Minskin.
Then?
I'd turn my garage into a rescue menagerie for all furless felines.
And when that gets too full?
I'll purchase land and...
D-back skipper Torey Lovello talks with Burns and Gambo Friday afternoons at 2:30 on Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
Well, Merrill Kelly has settled in nicely after that second inning. It's just a 1-0 ball game. Cubs have the lead as we start the 5th. And Merrill ready to go against Michael Conforto. First pitch, and Kelly just missed for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes.
Merrill had trouble with the 8-9 hitters that first time through. He walked them both. Let's see if we can get these first 2 guys out.
Now a swing and a rip. That's in the gap in right center field. Carroll sprinting but can't reach it. It's all the way to the wall. And Conforto thought about third for a step and then said, you know what, 2's good for me.
He did think about it. We saw the same thing. It looked like he took a couple really quick steps like he was thinking about going to third base, but he shut it down.
Now the longest 90 feet are those 90 feet from second to third once the outfielder has it. You did not want to put it into overdrive. And it's so. 13th double of the year for Conforto. Puts a runner in scoring position. It snaps also a streak of 7 in a row set down by Merrill. And now the other Kelly, Carson, the pitch to him is a jam shot ground ball too short. Conforto has to stay at second. And Perdomo's throw to first in time for the first out.
Boy, what a break that was. First pitch swinging, pulling the ball, breaking a bat with a guy on second base. That's a thank you very much.
So you got a base open here with Pete Crow Armstrong, yet Kelly has faced PCA twice. He's gotten a couple flyouts.
He'll be pitching to him carefully.
First pitch, and PCA, big swing, and a foul ball left side will make it 0-1.
Well, that was a curveball, a lot of the middle part of the plate. Armstrong has had some really good pitches to hit tonight. He has not squared them up.
Here's the 0-1. High and outside. It is interesting to see Kelly not abandon the changeup, but really cut that usage way down tonight compared to the last 3 or 4 outings. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. There was a changeup, and that was a firm one.
Really good one. Yeah, just started off maybe towards the outside part and just took off. His changeup is like a lot of guys, just sinker, splitter action. Lethal pitch.
There's a 1-2. On the ground right side, and Vargas has it, goes to first quickly. And that'll be out number 2 as Conforto scoots over to third.
Another nice pitch. Followed it up with another changeup. Almost a one-handed swing.
Well, one thing Merrill has struggled with this year is pitching with guys on base, or another way to look at that is pitching out of the stretch. Now that's why with a runner at third, he likes to go back to the windup. That's what he's doing here. First one to Suzuki. It's inside for ball 1.
Well, almost 30% of the runners score against him when they get on base.
Here's the 1-0. Suzuki sends it high and deep down the line towards the corner. Kepler near the fence. It's off the top of the fence and ricochets back into the field of play. Conforto scores. And Suzuki gets to second on an RBI double. 2-0 Chicago.
He caught this one high and deep to left field. Kepler was tracking this ball. He was angling right. This ball's going right down the foul line, and he jumped, but he was a little late getting there. And that ball hits right off the yellow.
They missed a home run by no more than a foot. 25th double for Suzuki. In a way, that's a break for the Diamondbacks. As Bush takes the first slider he sees low. Kepler, who's still, I think, getting somewhat acclimated to Chase Field. If you gave him a do-over on that same exact ball, I bet he's over there and makes the catch.
That ball was hit so high. It wasn't like it was driven that way, and it gave him an opportunity to get there.
Now Bush takes the 1-0 outside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
You know, someone that knows the field well, like Waldschmidt, if Lalo was playing center, Waldy's made some really good catches going that way.
2-0. Swing and a miss.
Big hitter here for Merrill. Close this inning out.
Trying to keep it right here for this Diamondback offense. The 2-1 pitch. Outside. 3-1. Couple walks for Kelly in the second. He hasn't walked a batter since. In fact, since those walks, he's actually struck out 3. But he's in danger of walking Bush. The 3-1. Oh, good breaking ball.
Oh, nasty. He's really had Bush's number in this game, although Bush comes into this game with some excellent numbers against Merrill. But not tonight.
Three and 2 the count. And now Kelly is going to step off. Looking over at his own dugout. And now Torey Lavello is pointing at someone. He's barking at the third base coach. That's Quentin Berry for the Cubs. Obviously, there's some sort of agitation because it was... Now they're barking at the home plate umpire. And now we got dugouts screaming at each other. Cubs dugout I think led by Council, screaming at the Diamondbacks. And the D-backs firing it right back. That's Ryan Flaherty, bench coach for Chicago. Here's a 3-2. And a ground ball foul. Well, this just got spicy.
Well, the only reason you're arguing about that is if you think that he's relaying some kind of sign. Banny was all over that. Banny's very animated in the dugout. And along with Kaplan also.
Here's the 3-2. That'll be low for ball 4. And a 2-out walk. Third walk issued by Kelly in this one. Well, usually that time of year, temperatures can rise when you get to August. And now Torey Lovullo is going to come out, and he's going to bring the infield in. I think it's because of an issue with, like you said, the relaying of signs.
And that also could be, with Suzuki out of second base.
Torey, a little gesture. He's kind of being shielded by the infielder, but he did a little gesture as he was coming set. So obviously some indication about, like you said, the grip, the glove, whatever, being relayed in some form or fashion. And as the mound visit comes to an end, Torey Lovullo now talking with the home plate umpire. And again, I think this started with the Diamondbacks noticing some actions by third base coach Quentin Berry. Banny was kind of keeping an eye on that dugout and then had words for their dugout, which was received by bench coach Ryan Flaherty. First and second, 2 down in the top of the 5th. Cubs have a 2-0 lead. And the first pitch, Bregman takes a strike. And that's going to make it 0-1. Now this is the series opener.
Interesting. I like it.
Here's the 0-1. Yeah, that's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. You'd think Quentin Berry would have something to say back if he didn't do anything wrong. It was a bit of a sheepish look for him. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the count 1-2. And perhaps not something wrong, but had he done nothing, there would have been some sort of defense.
Well, you wonder what he is actually seeing at third base as a third base coach. Can't see the signs unless he's looking in for the signs.
Here's the 1-2. And that's down. It was the lefty Bush who was up, so perhaps he was trying to take a peek. Remember, this was an issue with the Red Sox a couple years ago. Their first base coach notorious for just looking in and trying to pass signs along to hitters. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a towering pop-up foul that'll get out of play.
Yeah, that's also one of the reasons why you have the pitch comm out there, so you don't put signs down.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Kelly is 2-2 to Bregman. Swung on and a high pop-up. This is playable for Tawa. He's got a long way to go, though. Into foul territory, makes the call, makes the catch, and the inning comes to an end. The Cubs do get a run, but they strand 2. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's 2-0 Cubs on the Morgan & Morgan D-backs Radio Network.
At Farmers, we tell it to you straight. No lies, loopholes, or even baseball analogies.
Yep, no sports talk. Just your bases covered.
At least we'll try to avoid the sports analogies. Like with coverage on a page. We use plain language so you know what's covered and what's not.
Yep, exactly. We'll keep our eye on the ball.
Painful. It's like you're not even trying.
We took a swing, but we really missed up.
Stop.
You have Farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Learn more at farmers.com. Underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges or Affiliate. Products not available in every state.
Low energy, unfocused, foggy? You might be dehydrated. Keep your family's dehydration levels in check with Gatorade Lower Sugar. Get this, it has 75% less sugar than regular Gatorade and no artificial flavors, colors, or sweeteners. Shop now at retailers nationwide. Gatorade, hydrates better than water. Is it in you? Symptoms noted are signs of mild to moderate dehydration. Consult a healthcare professional if symptoms persist.
Service Titan is the only fully integrated AI that automates your entire workflow. Born in the trades, built for commercial contractors ready to stop operating and start automating. Service Titan, AI for the trades.
In a winning lineup, every player has a unique role, different positions, different strengths, all ready when the moment calls for them. The same is true for personal safety. That's why Byrna offers easy-to-use, less lethal launchers, sprays, and alarms, giving you different levels of protection without having to carry lethal force. Shop personal protection options at Byrna.com. That's BYRNA.com. Purchase and shipping restrictions vary by state and municipality. Go to Byrna.com to check availability at your location.
Great moments in baseball.
The Arizona Diamondbacks play here. Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
Well, Max Kepler will lead it off here. In the bottom of the fifth, D-backs down 2-0. And first pitch is a strike. It's going to be challenged by Kepler. And the D-backs only have one challenge remaining. And that was off the plate. Good challenge. 1 ball and no strikes the count. We did get confirmation during the break. It certainly looked like third base coach Quentin Berry for the Cubs, as a 1-0 pitch is a strike. It's 1-1. Was signaling with his left arm either pitch location or pitch information, and it was Merrill Kelly who saw him do that and then stepped off. As the 1-1 is in the dirt. It's now 2 balls and a strike. Now, to Kelly's credit, he didn't really say anything, just looked at him. That's what made the Diamondback dugout go ballistic. And that's what caused the reaction from Ryan Flaherty over in the Cubs dugout.
Well, back in the day, there was one way to take care of that. They don't really do that anymore.
9 outside for ball 3. It's now 3-1. Gausman out of the windup. Here's the pitch. And there's a strike. Look, I don't condone violence. If a kerfuffle were to happen in front of us, I wouldn't be opposed. 3-2 on the ground right side. And the second baseman, Ramirez, has it. And goes to first in time. Injured in a car accident or slip and fall? Calling the closers. We're Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm and proud sponsor of the Arizona Diamondbacks. Arenado with the bases empty. And he takes the first pitch for his strike. Kevin Gausman's been terrific in this one. He's only given up the 1 hit through 4 1/3.
It's really fastball heavy, too. It comes into this game 51% fastballs and holding true to it. And he's pumping it inside, outside, over the plate. Doesn't matter.
Well, I'll tell you what, Lance Barrett's getting challenged a lot tonight. And another challenge here is going to overturn this, and it is going to be a strike. 0-2.
A lot of challenges in this game.
I think we're already up to 6. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on by Arenado and pulled foul left side. Two 2-0 Cubs as Arenado pounds it on the ground foul. Well, one of the things that's really important for Arenado, just important to him as he reflects upon the rest of his career, is getting to the postseason. Something that was not done a ton in his days with the Rockies, as the 0-2 is swung on in a towering pop-up foul territory third base side. Bregman on the dirt will make the catch. And there's now 2 gone.
Got a good pitch to hit there, too. Just timing was off. Underneath that one, popped it way up in the air.
Tawa has the only hit for the Diamondbacks. A single to lead off the third. Here he is in the fifth with 2 down. And the pitch by Gausman is a strike. Here's the 0-1. And that one on the corner as well. It's 0-2.
He's got that location down, that little zone down and away to righties. Gausman is all over that part of the plate.
And now Gausman's 0-2 pitch. Hit to right. Suzuki's got a race in and makes the catch. 1, 2, 3. Go the Diamondbacks in the fifth. We are on to the sixth. It's 2-0 Cubs on the Morgan & Morgan D-backs Radio Network.
New shoes, new clothes, brand new grade. Switch to Verizon to make sure their tech keeps up. This back-to-school season, buy or bring any Android phone and get a Samsung Galaxy tablet on us. Get your kids ready for the school year without breaking the bank. Visit Verizon.com or your local store today. Bring an Android phone or purchase a new phone with device payment on postpaid service plan required. $329.99 tablet device payment purchase with new line on $20 per month tablet plan for 36 months required. Less $330 tablet promo credit applied over 36 months. Additional taxes, fees, and terms apply.
New pet ownership often starts with a question. Can we keep him? When you say yes, that leads to more questions about how to help them live a healthy life. Now, you can find the answers at pawpromise.com. At pawpromise.com, you'll learn essentials for caring for your new pet so you can learn and grow together. Visit pawpromise.com. Turn, can we keep him, into what would we do without him?
My paw promise.
Stitch Fix. Stop shopping, get styled.
A+ on the outfit, Miss Turner. You are about to slay parent-teacher conferences.
Oh, these? Just the most perfect fitting jeans my stylist sent me.
Oh, hello, you, who didn't set one foot in a mall and still looks amazing.
Just share your size, style, and budget, and your stylist sends personalized looks right to your door. Stitch Fix. Get started today at stitchfix.com.
To my stylist.
This look is dedicated to you. Thank you. Thank you.
I'll adopt a cat.
Just a cat, Sean? This is a New York lottery win we're talking about.
I'd get the ultra-rare, hairless cat known as the Minskin.
Then?
I'd turn my garage into a rescue menagerie for all furless felines.
And when that gets too full?
I'll purchase land and a cat.
D-backs Front Office Focus, Wednesday mornings at 11:45 on Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
Ian Happ will lead off for the Cub offense. This is the top of the sixth. Chris Garagiola alongside Tom Candiotti. And Kelly back to work. First pitch to Happ. That is a little high for ball one. Well, it's not like Kelly has pitched poorly at all in this game. He's at 90 pitches, though, as the 1-0. Happ breaks his back, grounds it to first. Backhanded by Tawa, and a nice flip to Kelly, who hustled over to the bag. It's a 3-1 put out. There's one away.
Nice pitch, nice play. Tawa going to his right, fields that ball, and gives a nice little flip to Merrill in plenty of time.
Cubs got a run in the second and then a run in the fifth. Here's Nico Horner. Horner's 0 for 2. And Kelly. His first pitch. In there for a strike.
He has been pitching Horner away off the plate, down and away in that zone. He's been just hammering that zone on him.
And now the 0-1. Horner takes outside. One from Kelly. Is again outside. I mean, you're right. Everything is away to Horner, and this is the third at bat now.
Horner really hasn't had any good swings on him. And Merrill just plastering that outside corner.
Swung on, and that is fouled away right side. 2-2 the count. 2-2. And another one guided foul.
Merrill knows he missed his location on that one. Gabby wanted that one down and away, and he missed that one up in his own. And when you see Merrill pitch long enough, you get to know his mannerisms, and he immediately turned around after he threw that pitch.
Another 2-2. And this one swung on and hit to center. A little to his left goes Waldschmidt, but well shy of the warning track, makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
Pulled a string on him, got the easy fly ball. Really good pitching.
Kelly trying to finish his start with a 1-2-3 6th. He's currently sitting on 999 career strikeouts. And Pedro Ramirez takes low for ball one. Two 2-0 Cubs. There's the 1-0. And there's a line drive to right field. That'll be a base hit. Ramirez, he's been impressive in this series opener. It's his second hit of the game. And that's going to be it for Kelly in this one. Runner at first, 2 outs in the 6th. The Cubs already have a 2-0 lead. It's up to the Diamondback bullpen. The call to the bullpen brought to you by Sanderson Ford. Best play to New Ford is at Sanderson Ford. Kelly is out. New pitcher's in. We'll tell you who it is after this on the Morgan & Morgan D-backs Radio Network.
You got this.
Low energy, unfocused, foggy, you might be dehydrated. Don't let dehydration take away from your day. Gatorade Zero powders have been scientifically designed to help improve hydration balance in the body. With a clinically proven electrolyte blend and no artificial colors or flavors. Shop now online or at retailers nationwide. Gatorade hydrates better than water. Is it in you? Symptoms noted are signs of mild to moderate dehydration. Consult a healthcare professional if symptoms persist.
When you run a growing home service business, you roll with the punches. More trucks, more techs, more jobs, and suddenly your team is drowning in spreadsheets, manual work, and software that just can't keep up. But there's a better way. Service Titan is the all-in-one system designed to help you scale the right way from day one. There's a reason Service Titan customers increase their revenue by an average of 15% every year. Get the software you can't outgrow. Go to ServiceTitan.com to learn more.
In baseball, range can make all the difference. That extra step to feel the ball, make the throw, and get the out. In life, Burnett gives you that same advantage, helping you keep potential threats at a distance with easy-to-use, less lethal protection effective up to 60 feet away. Stay in control without having to carry lethal force. Shop personal protection at Byrna.com. That's BYRNA.com. Purchase and shipping restrictions vary by state and municipality. Go to Byrna.com to check availability at your location.
D-back skipper Torey Lovello talks with Burns and Gambo Friday afternoons at 2:30 on Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
Well, the new pitcher for the Diamondbacks is Taylor Clark. And Clark, he's just so trustworthy in this situation. Runners on base, midpoint of the game. Doesn't get a ton of swing and miss, but he's gotten great results. A 2.31 ERA in almost 60 innings this year. What a season it's been for Clark with the Diamondbacks.
Yeah, and plus Merrill, Torrey didn't really want Merrill to face Conforto again. He's had some good swings at him. Hit a double off him last time. This is the right time to get Taylor Clark in the game.
Conforto the batter, to your point. And the first pitch is a strike, and the count. Actually, it's off the mark for ball one. Now, a lot of jawing going on between Quentin Berry and the Diamondback dugout. You wonder if there was going to be carryover. Looks like it's coming from the coaches, although Merrill's at the end of the dugout. Now Conforto hammers it deep to right. That thing is way gone. And the Cubs, they double the lead. It's now 4-0.
A slider. That ball went out 111 miles an hour. There was never a doubt about that one. Conforto just blistered it.
Just the 5th home run allowed this year for Taylor Clark. Boy, Conforto, you look at the numbers on the season overall. Nothing that's going to knock your socks off, but man, has he been really impressive in this one.
He had 2 outs, nobody on, didn't close the inning out. Yeah, that stings.
And now Carson Kelly pulls the first pitch foul. He'll have to get a new bat. He broke his bat on that one. The count is 0-1. For Conforto, by the way, it's his 12th. And I'll tell you what, it's a testy one in this one. Boy, I really hope this D-back offense can get it going, because right now it's one-sided. 4-0 Cubs. D-backs have 1 hit on offense. I mean, if this doesn't fire you up, then check your pulse. 1 ball, 1 strike on Carson Kelly. Here's the pitch. Carson swings. This is trouble. 6th home run of the year allowed by Taylor Clark. It's the 8th home run hit of the season by Kelly. They go back-to-back, and it's now 5-0 Cubs.
I tell you, the bottom of this Cubs order has just been kryptonite to the Diamondbacks right now in this game.
It's a 3-run 6th inning. This Cubs offense all season long has been the pace setter in Major League Baseball. Whether you're talking really about runs scored or home runs, you're going to find them towards the top. And now Pete Crow Armstrong jumps the first pitch and grounds it foul, and the count is 0-1. Bases empty, 2 away, 5-0 Cubs. And whoops, swing and a miss on a changeup. It's going to make it 0-2.
What a nice changeup that was. I'm trying to throw him another one of those.
No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch swung on, and a fly ball to left. It's Kepler towards the line, who will make the catch, and the inning is over. Cubs score 3 times. They do it on a pair of homers, and we go to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 5-0 Cubs over the Diamondbacks on the Morgan & Morgan D-backs Radio Network.
Ready, set, summer with the Honda Summer Event. With available features like all-terrain tires and off-road tuned suspension, the rugged Honda Pilot, Ridgeline, CR-V, and Passport have all you need to get summer ready with the most fuel-efficient full-line automaker in America. Visit your local Honda dealer today.
See dealer for financing details. Based on EPA estimate of 2024 large full-line automaker fleet-wide fuel economy. EPA Automotive Trends Report 2025.
New shoes, new clothes, brand new grade. Switch to Verizon to make sure their tech keeps up. This back-to-school season, buy or bring any Android phone and get a Samsung Galaxy tablet on us. Get your kids ready for the school year without breaking the bank. Visit Verizon.com or your local store today. Bring an Android phone or purchase a new phone with device payment on postpaid service plan required. $329.99 tablet device payment purchase with new line on $20 per month tablet plan for 36 months required. Less $330 tablet promo credit applied over 36 months. Additional taxes, fees, and terms apply.
New pet ownership often starts with a question. Can we keep him? When you say yes, that leads to more questions about how to help them live a healthy life. Now, you can find the answers at pawpromise.com. At pawpromise.com, you'll learn essentials for caring for your new pet so you can learn and grow together. Visit pawpromise.com. Turn, can we keep him, into what would we do without him?
My paw promise.
Stitch Fix. Stop shopping, get styled.
A+ on the outfit, Miss Turner. You are about to slay parent-teacher conferences.
Oh, these? Just the most perfect fitting jeans my stylist sent me.
Oh, hello, you. Who didn't set 1 foot in... Oh.
The Arizona Diamondbacks play here. Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
D-backs now down 5-0. And looking for a response here against the Cubs. They've just 1 hit so far. Ildemaro Vargas against Kevin Gausman. Takes a strike. It's 0-1.
Gausman just continues just to pump that fastball into strike zone.
0-1. Vargas, big swing and a foul back. 0-2 the count. Part of the issue you have facing the Cubs, we talked about the offense and how good they've really been in the second half. What goes sometimes overlooked is the fact that they also have a top 10 ERA in the majors since the All-Star break. As the 0-2 is a line drive towards right. It's falling fast. Suzuki can't reach it, nor PCA. He dove for it, the ladder, and it drops for a leadoff base hit.
I tell you what, PCA really closed that gap quickly, and I thought he had no chance, and it almost made a fantastic catch as he dove for that ball, but Suzuki backing up that play, got the ball back in, and ended up keeping Vargas at first base.
Well, the D-backs really need to build an inning here.
I mean, the Cubs have been doing all kinds of damage at the bottom of their order. Let's see if Waldschmidt can do something.
Waldschmidt struck out his first time up. And Gausman's first one is just off the mark. It'll be challenged, though, by Carson Kelly. And it was a strike.
I'm going to start calculating all the challenges in this game.
Day to forget for Lance Barrett. Runner at first, nobody out. And the 0-1 by Gausman is swung on by Waldschmidt. Lifted in the air, right side, down the line, but out of play. At the speed of life, hope moves faster than cancer. With groundbreaking treatments, pioneering research, and revolutionary care, City of Hope is daring to dream bigger and tackle cancer head on. Learn more at cityofhope.org. Here's the 0-2. And Waldschmidt could not hold up. He's down on strikes.
No chance of hitting that one. That was a splitter nowhere near the strike zone, but he committed on it.
Top of the order now. Here's Nootbaar. He's 0 for 2. Five 0 Cubs. We're in the sixth. And Gausman back to work. His pitch to Nootbaar. Big swing. And an off the end of the bat foul. Just went rolling third base side. It's 0-1. D-backs have Drake Jamieson getting loose. It'll be his first appearance since a lengthy injury layoff with a hip issue. The 0-1. And that is outside for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Gausman's 1-1 is a high fly ball into medium depth right center field. And PCA calling for it, makes the catch. And now there's 2 down.
Boy, he had a good pitch to hit that time. Nootbaar did. Just missed it. I'd like to have that one back.
This will bring up Corbin Carroll with 2 down. Carroll walked his last time up, got a couple stolen bases. Carroll. And he takes upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Talked about all of those extra base hits for Carroll as of late. There's a 1-0. And that's on the corner. However, he has not homered since the series finale against the Rockies here at Chase Field. Right before the Atlanta-Boston trip.
Yeah, it seems so strange. He gets so many doubles and triples. He turns singles into doubles and doubles into triples.
1-1. Big swing and a foul back.
And he's been running wild on the base paths.
Of course, it's always kind of tough to gauge when he keeps tinkering with his batting stance. Less than a month ago, he kept his hands shoulder high, right below the flap of his helmet. Now he keeps his hands about even with his chest. That's a 1-2. Strike 3 called. Carroll goes down looking. The inning comes to an end. D-backs get a leadoff hit and nothing more. After 6, it's the Cubs 5. And the D-backs nothing on the Morgan & Morgan D-backs radio network.
You got this.
Low energy, unfocused, foggy? You might be dehydrated. Don't let dehydration take away from your day. Gatorade Zero powders have been scientifically designed to help improve hydration balance in the body. With a clinically proven electrolyte blend and no artificial colors or flavors. Shop now online or at retailers nationwide. Gatorade, hydrates better than water. Is it in you? Symptoms noted are signs of mild to moderate dehydration. Consult a healthcare professional if symptoms persist.
When you run a growing home service business, you roll with the punches. More trucks, more techs, more jobs, and suddenly your team is drowning in spreadsheets, manual work, and software that just can't keep up. But there's a better way. Service Titan is the all-in-one system designed to help you scale the right way from day one. There's a reason Service Titan customers increase their revenue by an average of 15% every year. Get the software you can't outgrow. Go to servicetitan.com to learn more.
In a winning lineup, every player has a unique role, different positions, different strengths, all ready when the moment calls for them. The same is true for personal safety. That's why Byrna offers easy-to-use, less lethal launchers, sprays, and alarms, giving you different levels of protection without having to carry lethal force. Shop personal protection options at Byrna.com. That's BYRNA.com. Purchase and shipping restrictions vary by state and municipality. Go to Byrna.com to check availability at your location.
I'll adopt a cat.
Just a cat, Sean? This is a New York lottery win we're talking about.
I'd get the ultra-rare, hairless cat known as the Minskin.
Then?
I'd turn my garage into a rescue menagerie for all furless felines.
And when that gets too full?
I'll purchase land in a cat.
D-backs Front Office Focus, Wednesday mornings at 11:45 on Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
Well, Trey Jamison will take over on the mound for the Diamondbacks. It'll be his 12th appearance of the season, but it'll be his first appearance since the 19th of July at home against the Cardinals. On the year, a 4.67 ERA. First batter for Jamison will be Seiya Suzuki. First pitch, swing and a miss. Good sweeper. I mean, count is 0-1.
Good, hard and tight, good location. Good way to start the at-bat.
Now Suzuki takes down and away. Don't forget, call to the bullpen brought to you by Sanderson Ford. Best play to new Ford. Is it Sanderson Ford? Here we are in the 7th. D-backs have just 2 hits. And Suzuki swings and fouls it. I got a piece of Lance Barrett, home plate umpire. Hopefully he's all right. 1-2 the count.
Yep, good fastball. Velo-wise, 98 miles an hour and some pop on it.
Jamison ready, the 1-2 pitch. And just off the plate away, it's 2-2. Before he went on the IL, we noticed that Jamison was finding a bit of success with the slider. What was interesting, though, was hearing him, the manager, Troy Lavello, talking about Trey's rehab outings. 2-2. Swung on. Fly ball center field. Hit pretty well, but this should be routine for Waldschmidt. And it is, as he makes the catch in right center. And in some of those bullpens and some of those assignments, they said he was getting his velocity back up to 100 miles an hour. Now, he always threw hard, but since he came back from injury, he was more in the 96 to 97 range. Getting back to 100 would be a pretty significant jump, and you'd think that'd make his stuff play that much better.
Certainly would, because he does really have some good spin. You know, the sweeper, slider combination.
And there's another slider swung on and missed.
And that pops up there. That one was at 87 miles an hour, but you get that triple-digit fastball, you hover around 99, 100. I mean, that's money.
Here's the 0-1. And a strike call to make it 0-2. Well, Diamondbacks for a minute were a little thin in the bullpen. heavy on starters now. They're extremely light in the starting pitching department. Really only 3 starters on the squad right now. As the 0-2 is in off the plate, they'll have to make a couple more moves by the time that the series against the Giants gets going. But since you don't have to worry about that for a couple days, you might as well stack up with relievers. D-backs sent Mitch Bratt down and brought up Juan Burgos. As the changeup missed up and away, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two-two pitch. And that's low. 0-2 count is now run full.
That was a slider down in the dirt. He's throwing a changeup, his fastball. More than anything, he needs to throw strikes.
3-2. Swing and a pop-up. That will just flutter into the D-back dugout. Nice hands over there. Looks like Eduardo Rodriguez.
But that's what we know about Jamison is that the stuff is there. The stuff is play. Will play. But you got to pound that strike zone.
Jamison's 3-2. Swing and a foul. Oh, in and out of the glove of Moreno. That came in at 98. Three-two pitch. Swing and a foul. That was a slider, and that one was elevated.
You just tried to backdoor him and fool him. Well, you're right. That one was up a little bit too high.
Three-two. And it's low. It'll be a walk. So Diamondback pitching has surrendered 4 walks in this one. Kevin Gausman has only allowed 1.
Bush has had a strange game. 2 strikeouts and 2 walks.
One on and 1 out for Bregman. 5-0 lead for the Cubs. And he swings, hits it off the end of the bat. That's down for a base hit in front of Kepler. 2 on now for Chicago.
Bregman just jumping all over that first pitch. Well, he's pretty patient at the plate, but he jumped on that one for a base hit to left. The Cubs right now up by 5. You can't afford to let another run score here.
Ian Happ, the batter. And Jamison's pitch just missing. Casino Arizona and Talking Stick Resort have one premier loyalty experience, Salt River Rewards. Join to get up to $25 in free play. Visit saltriverrewards.com to get started. And now the 1-0 is hooked to right. That's a fair ball. And more runs are going to score as Happ's got extra bases. Rounding third is Bush. Being held at third is Bregman. It's an RBI double, and it's now 6-0 Chicago.
Oh, just jumped all over that slider. And again, it was another one up at the top of the zone. You just called that one before, and this was another one. But this time, Happ didn't miss it.
And now time going to be called by Horner. The infield is coming in for the Diamondbacks. They're down 6 here in the 7th. And you've got a pitcher on the mound who's making his first appearance back from injury. Jamison ready. Here's the first one. Horner swings. He drills it to right. Carroll racing back. It is caught on a back pedal. 2 runners will tag. Scoring easily is Bregman. And the Cubs have now taken a commanding 7-0 lead.
What a nice play by Carroll on this. This ball's belted to right field. He got a little turned around, but made the adjustment. Caught that ball halfway on the track. Otherwise, that gets over his head. That's big-time trouble.
Sack fly for Hoerner. Now Pedro Ramirez. He's looked very sharp offensively. 2 for 3 with an RBI triple, a single, and a run scored. And this one is high and away for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. And Ramirez takes a strike. Lots of sliders and changeups from Jamison. There's the 1-1. Ramirez grounds it to first. Tawa has it and goes to the bag himself. The inning comes to an end. But the Cubs score 2 more. They do it on a walk and 2 hits. It is stretch time in the desert. And the Cubs have a 7-0 lead on the Morgan & Morgan Ebex Radio Network.
Ready, set, summer with the Honda Summer Event. With available features like all-terrain tires and off-road tuned suspension, the rugged Honda Pilot, Ridgeline, CR-V, and Passport have all you need to get summer ready with the most fuel-efficient full-line automaker in America. Visit your local Honda dealer today.
See dealer for financing details. Based on EPA estimate of 2024 large full-line automaker fleet-wide fuel economy. EPA Automotive Trends Report 2025.
New shoes, new clothes, brand new grade. Switch to Verizon to make sure their tech keeps up. This back-to-school season, buy or bring any Android phone and get a Samsung Galaxy tablet on us. Get your kids ready for the school year without breaking the bank. Visit Verizon.com or your local store today. Bring an Android phone or purchase a new phone with device payment on postpaid service plan required. $329.99 tablet device payment purchase with new line on $20 per month tablet plan for 36 months required. Less $330 tablet promo credit applied over 36 months. Additional taxes, fees, and terms apply.
Low energy, unfocused, foggy? You might be dehydrated. Keep your family's dehydration levels in check with Gatorade Lower Sugar. Get this, it has 75% less sugar than regular Gatorade and no artificial flavors, colors, or sweeteners. Shop now at retailers nationwide. Gatorade, hydrates better than water. Is it in you? Symptoms noted are signs of mild to moderate dehydration. Consult a healthcare professional if symptoms persist.
Service Titan is the only fully integrated AI that automates your entire workflow. Born in the trades, built for commercial contractors ready to stop operating and start automating. Service Titan, AI for the trades.
Sun's out.
D-back skipper Torey Lavello talks with Burns and Gambo Friday afternoons at 2:30 on Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
That's the bottom of the 7th. 7th inning stretch brought to you by Arizona Complete Health here for the home team. And here for your health, Gabby Moreno will lead off against Kevin Gausman, who has been dominant. Only giving up 2 hits in his 6th shutout thus far, 1 walk and 6 strikeouts. Here's a 1-0. And on the corner for a strike, Gausman. I mean, the pitch count is in the low 80s, so you would still think, I mean, there's easily an extra inning of work here. And a guy who's been desperate to put together a good start for his new team after being acquired at the deadline, as it's now 2-1.
I mean, prior to this start, he hasn't, the last 2 starts, he hasn't even gone 5 innings in either one of them.
2-1. Ground ball left side. It's Bregman on a friendly hop who has it. And his throw to first in time.
And the Diamondbacks are getting a lot of pitches to hit, but they're not hitting them. A lot of fastballs.
One out, nobody on for Aldo Perdomo. He's had a tough night offensively. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Or excuse me, 0 for 2 with a strikeout. First pitch, and Perdomo takes a strike. I mean, meanwhile, your Gausman, you talk about, some hittable pitches not getting hit. He's not changing his approach.
Not at all.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Just 94. Middle third. Swung right through it.
It's hit it if you can. Here it is. He's been doing that all game. Just a little bit in, a little bit out.
0-2. Right through the legs of Gosman, but to the shortstop Horner, who has it and throws to first in time. That was good defensive positioning on a ball that was hit real hard up the middle.
Yeah, Gosman had no chance of getting it. In fact, he thought it was a base hit. He turns around, and there's Horner just coming across the middle of the field to field that ball.
Well, Max Kepler, first pitch, swing and a miss.
You knew that changeup was coming. A lot of first pitch swings by Kepler, and he starts it with the changeup.
Here's the 0-1. And another strike. It's 0-2. And the late scout for the Pirates came to know Carl Lowenstein. My first year as an intern with the Reds. Here's the 0-2. It's down and away. Only two things I ever saw him eat were soft serve ice cream and chewing tobacco.
Oh, that's a diet.
But he taught me a game, 1, 2, or 3. I said, what do you mean? He goes, how's the at-bat going to end? First, second, or third pitch, check swing, and no swing on Kepler. He was talking about, at the time, a Reds player by Jose Peraza, who, like Max Kepler, loved swinging at the first couple pitches and was very good at making contacts. The bat really was about 3 pitches. 2-2. Kepler, hard hit ball into center field. That'll be a 2-out single.
Well, the four-seam fastball, pretty hard velo on that one, too, 95, but Kepler turned that one right around. That was a bullet up the middle.
So this will bring up Nolan Arenado. Arenado 0 for 2. Gosman ready. And this one swung on. That is belted down the left field line. It's plenty deep enough. Unfortunately, it is too far foul.
Just a touch out in front of that ball. Nolan's just showcasing his power. That was a long ways out of here.
7-0 Cubs with 2 down in the bottom of the 7th. And here's the 0-1. Arenado pops this one up the third base line. It's Alex Bregman racing in, makes the catch in foul territory. The inning is over. No runs a hit, no errors, a man left. End is 7 in Phoenix. It's the Cubs 7 and the Diamondbacks 0 on the Morgan & Morgan D-Backs Radio Network.
In a winning lineup, every player has a unique role, different positions, different strengths, all ready when the moment calls for them. The same is true for personal safety. That's why Byrna offers easy-to-use, less lethal launchers, sprays, and alarms, giving you different levels of protection without having to carry lethal force. Shop personal protection options at Byrna.com. That's BYRNA.com. Purchase and shipping restrictions vary by state and municipality. Go to Byrna.com to check availability at your location.
New pet ownership often starts with a question. Can we keep him? When you say yes, that leads to more questions about how to help them live a healthy life. Now, you can find the answers at pawpromise.com. At pawpromise.com, you'll learn essentials for caring for your new pet so you can learn and grow together. Visit pawpromise.com. Turn, can we keep him, into what would we do without him?
My paw promise.
Stitch Fix. Stop shopping, get styled.
A+ on the outfit, Miss Turner. You are about to slay parent-teacher conferences.
Oh, these? Just the most perfect fitting jeans my stylist sent me.
Oh, hello, you, who didn't set 1 foot in a mall and still looks amazing.
Just share your size, style, and budget, and your stylist sends personalized looks right to your door. Stitch Fix. Get started today at stitchfix.com.
To my stylist, this look is dedicated to you. Thank you. Thank you.
First, I take a sabbatical, then do absolutely nothing.
Glorious. But what? You'd win the New York lottery, then do nothing?
Well, I'd also commission a cutting-edge mobile bed, so I never stop doing nothing, even when I leave my house.
Okay, but how can you do even?
The Arizona Diamondbacks play here. Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by the authority of the Arizona Diamondbacks and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Arizona Diamondbacks.
It's all Cubs in this one. They have a 7-0 lead as we start the 8th. Drake Jameson's second inning of work, and Conforto takes a called strike. Regardless of how this game ends, we will spare a thought or two for the bottom part of this lineup for the Cubs, which has been the engine of this offense. Conforto now pulls it foul. 2 hits for Conforto, a double, and a 2-run homer, not to mention a walk in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's swinging the bat well. He's been seeing the ball well all night, it seems.
Here's the 0-2 from Jameson, and he missed outside with a changeup.
Let's see if Drake can put him away here. A little dose of a fastball.
1-2, fouled away.
99 on that one. If he learns how to elevate that a little bit, hit the corners when he needs to, then elevate it when he has to go along with that off-speed pitch of his. You got something.
1-2. As changeup flipped into right field. That'll get down for a base hit. 4th. Check that 3rd hit for Conforto. It's the 4th time he's reached base.
Another changeup by Dre. And Conforto was on it with 2 strikes. Just drills the ball to right field.
Jameson has now thrown 26 pitches. Of those 26 pitches, he's thrown 8 fastballs. And he's going to start with the first pitch slider here. Right now, less than 30% usage. As the 0-1. Carson Kelly swings and misses at a good slider. It's 0-2. Cubs have scored in 3 consecutive innings. Here's the 0-2. Hard hit line drive, caught it short. A good base running by Conforto. He gets back to the bag safely.
Yeah, there's another slider. When you throw 3 sliders like that in a row, you're going to be on it. And luckily that ball was hit right to Perdomo.
Pete Crow Armstrong is 0 for 4. Here's the pitch. And that fastball was a changeup, pardon me, missed high and away for ball 1. 60 years, 20 locations statewide, one great partner, Chapman Automotive Group. Find your next vehicle the easy way at chapmanaz.com. And the 1-0 to Crow Armstrong is pulled foul. Well, he's not throwing the fastball very often, and it seems like every time he does, Cubs are ready for it.
Well, one thing about Crow Armstrong, he's ready to hit. It doesn't matter what you throw up there. He's pretty much in swing mode.
Here's the 1-1. Now that one is hooked towards the right field line. It's foul. We got a changeup.
He covered that ball, just yanked it foul. Now this is where I'd like to see him just run that fastball, but above the strike zone.
One ball, 2 strikes. 1 on, 1 out in the 8th. And the 1-2. Now there was the high fastball.
It's a good pitch. So if you're hitting right now, you're thinking, all right, there's the high fastball. Here comes a slider. I'd like to see him double up with it.
Two. And he did.
Nice call by Gabby. There's 2 fastballs in a row now. Now you can try to throw the slider, but throw it down underneath the strike zone. The hitter is very, very aggressive, and he wants to swing. If you can locate that underneath the strike zone, you might get him to swing over it.
Jameson. Here comes the 2-2. And instead it was another changeup.
I mean, well off the plate. If you're going to throw a changeup, that's the one you got to throw in the strike zone. But I think the slider would have been the pitch down underneath. You got to throw something that starts in the strike zone that breaks out when you have 2-2 like that.
Seven 0 Cubs here at the top of the 8th inning. Three-two pitch is a little dorker to the left of the mound. Jameson has it, sets his feet, throws to first in time. That's a great play by Trey Jameson. 2 down to the 8th.
Nice pitch, good result. Curl Armstrong runs about as fast as anybody, and Jameson, great athlete. He might run faster than Curl Armstrong, actually. Feels the ball and makes a great throw to get him.
That's our cool play of the game, brought to you by Chaz Roberts. Chaz Roberts serving you since 42. And your family needs 4 generations of AC and plumbing know-how and expertise. Remember, choose Chaz. Here's Seiya Suzuki. Runner at second, 2 down on the pitch. Off the plate away for ball 1. Getting close to 40 pitches for Jameson. I imagine that's right about at his limit. This might be his last hitter. And Suzuki takes a sinker for a strike.
It's a big run to save. When you're down by 7 right now, you can't afford to give up anything.
1-1. There's a good slider. Taken for a strike. Cubs with a run in the 2nd, a run in the 5th, 3 in the 6th, and then 2 more in the 7th. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, popped up. Foul territory, first base side. Tawa, it looks like he's got room. And he does. And he makes the catch. Inning is over. And so for the Cubs, no runs, a hit, no errors, a man left. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 7-0 Chicago on the Morgan & Morgan D-Backs Radio Network.
Low energy, unfocused, foggy? You might be dehydrated. Gatorlight, with a specialized blend of 5 electrolytes, was scientifically designed to help move fluids into the body faster for rapid rehydration. With no artificial sweeteners or flavors. Shop now at retailers nationwide. Gatorlight hydrates faster than water. Is it in you? Symptoms noted are signs of mild to moderate dehydration. Consult a healthcare professional if symptoms persist.
Ready, set, summer with the Honda Summer Event. With available features like all-terrain tires and off-road tuned suspension, the rugged Honda Pilot, Ridgeline, CR-V, and Passport have all you need to get summer ready with the most fuel-efficient full-line automaker in America. Visit your local Honda dealer today.
See dealer for financing details. Based on EPA estimate of 2024 large full-line automaker fleet-wide fuel economy. EPA Automotive Trends Report 2025.
Living in the city that never sleeps, you need a powerful home connection that keeps pace with your midnight grind. Keep your connection as legendary as the city itself. If you're a Verizon mobile customer, switch to Fios Home Internet and get reliable 100% fiber optic speed for just $20 a month. It's high-speed fiber dependability for less than a week of subway rides. Visit Verizon.com and switch today. Availability varies for new Fios customers with auto pay, mobile plus home, and bonus discount. Enrollment required. One offer per eligible account. Additional terms apply. Limited time offer.
Belly fat, man boobs, yuck. Here's one simple thing you can do to transform your body. Take an Almacet protein shake for breakfast. Almacet is a superfood protein shake that will unclog fat from your liver and optimize your metabolism so you can lose weight and
D-backs Front Office Focus, Wednesday mornings at 11:45 on Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID in the Morgan & Morgan D-backs Radio Network.
KMVP FM Phoenix.
Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
On the Arizona Sports app and on 98.7.
On the pitchers on the mound for the Cubs, Ryan Zefferjan. And his first pitch to Tim Tawa, a sweeper called a strike. It's 0-1. Call to the bullpen brought to you by Sanderson Ford. Best play in a new Ford is at Sanderson Ford. 28-year-old, originally from Topeka, is making just his 8th appearance with Chicago. Now that one is outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. On the year, ERA just a little bit over 4. And a little under 58 innings pitched this season. 82 strikeouts, only 36 walks. There's the pitch. Tawa swings, pops it up. First base side, that will get out of play. And we mentioned before, Candy, at the top of the broadcast, the Cubs were very aggressive at the trade deadline. One of the most aggressive buyers in baseball. And all of their moves were to address pitching. Kevin Gausman was acquired from the Blue Jays for Brett Bateman and another prospect. And Gausman shoved tonight. 1-2 is too high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 7 shutout, 3 hits. Gausman with 1 walk. He struck out 6.
Gausman, 94 pitches, 67 strikes, and a lot of those were fastballs.
2-2. Tawa hits it well, but that one is going foul beyond the right field foul pole. Had a lot of carry on it, actually. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes still. But the Cubs, they bolstered their rotation. They got Clay Holmes and David Peterson, both from the Mets. Aaron Savali from the A's. 2-2. Ground ball to short. And Horner a little to his left has it, shuffles, and throws to first in time.
I mean, the Diamondbacks right now, talk about how efficient the pitching has been for the Cubs. They're not even through the lineup for the 3rd time yet.
7-0 Cubs. Ildemaro Vargas, the batter. Vargas is 1 for 2. And Zefferjan's pitch is in there for a strike. Well, Juan Burgos continues to loosen in the bullpen for the Diamondbacks. The top of the 9th will certainly belong to him. And he will face Suzuki. Check that. Bush, Bregman, and Happ. As the 0-1. Vargas rolls it foul. All 3 hits for the Diamondbacks were singles. As the 0-2 is a little comebacker to the mound. Zefferjan has it. Little flip to first in time. And there's 2 away.
Just an itty-bitty slider up and away. Not one of his better pitches, but Vargas right over the top, just beat it in the ground.
D-back fans, vote for the Take Me Out to the Ballgame Shake. Fill in your ballpark bites bracket for a chance to win tickets to try these bites in stadium. Vote at MLB.com/bracket. And now Waldschmidt for his 3rd at bat. He's 0 for 2, a couple of strikeouts. And swings at the first pitch, grounds it to 3rd. Backhanded by Bregman. Throws to first in time. It's a 1-2-3. Bottom of the 8th. We go to the 9th. Cubs 7. D-backs nothing on the Morgan & Morgan D-backs Radio Network.
In baseball, range can make all the difference. That extra step to feel the ball, make the throw, and get the out. In life, Burnett gives you that same advantage, helping you keep potential threats at a distance with easy-to-use, less lethal protection effective up to 60 feet away. Stay in control without having to carry lethal force. Shop personal protection at Byrna.com. That's BYRNA.com. Purchase and shipping restrictions vary by state and municipality. Go to Byrna.com to check availability at your location.
New pet ownership often starts with a question. Can we keep him? When you say yes, that leads to more questions about how to help them live a healthy life. Now, you can find the answers at pawpromise.com. At pawpromise.com, you'll learn essentials for caring for your new pet so you can learn and grow together. Visit pawpromise.com. Turn, can we keep him, into what would we do without him?
My paw promise.
Stitch Fix. Stop shopping. Get styled.
Not today, sweatpants. Somebody's wearing jeans that fit.
Wow! No photos, please. I'm just a regular dad who happens to have a stylist.
I really look my best when someone else makes the decisions.
Hey, we can all see you two-way mirrors.
Just share your size, style, and budget, and your stylist sends personalized looks right to your door. Stitch Fix. Get started today at stitchfix.com.
I want to hug you. I'm going to hug you. I'm coming in for a hug.
Guess who said the following?
I know they're a good team. We played against them earlier this year. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be a fight just like it was here in the ALCS. So, I'll celebrate tonight and start thinking about them tomorrow.
That's CC Sabathia. After being...
D-back skipper Torey Lovello talks with Burns and Gambo Friday afternoons at 2:30 on Arizona Sports 98.7 in the Arizona Sports app.
Well, the Cubs have a 7-0 lead as we get ready for the top of the ninth inning. Michael Busch will lead it off, facing new Diamondback pitcher Juan Burgos. Call to the bullpen brought to you by Sanderson Ford. Best play to new Ford is Sanderson Ford. Burgos, limited opportunities in the big leagues. In fact, he's only got 15 career big league appearances. This will be his 16th. It'll be his third appearance this season. He's given up a run in 2 2/3 innings. And here he is. First pitch to Busch is outside for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Burgos, most of his season spent in the minor leagues, and he's had some trouble with the Aces. ERA close to 7 in almost 40 appearances. The stuff is good. Here's the 1-0. Hard hit ground ball to second. It's right at Vargas in dramatic fashion. Fields and throws to first in time. 1 away. We'll bring up Bregman. One of the big problems for Burgos this year in the minors has simply been walks. 32 strikeouts in 42 innings. You were hoping for a little bit more against minor leaguers. 20 walks compared to those 32 strikeouts. And the first pitch is down for ball one.
Yeah, that's quite a few.
Burgos a part of the Eugenio Suarez deal. D-backs got Locklear and Burgos, as now the pitch is high. Along with another minor league pitcher, Hunter Cranton, as Caleb Thielbar now getting loose for the Cubs. Again, 7-0 lead for Chicago. 2 balls, no strikes, the count on Bregman. And the 2-0 pitch. There's a strike. 97 miles an hour with movement.
Good stuff. No doubt in that.
Bases empty, 1 away. The 2-1. Another strike. Bregman going to challenge here.
Kind of a delayed challenge by Bregman.
Cubs have both challenges remaining. They've been flawless until now. That one just caught the edge. And Bregman looked back to home plate umpire Lance Barrett and said, "My bad."
Said, "You got it."
2-2 the count. And the pitch by Burgos is swung on and popped up to second. Vargas on a back pedal. He's there. He's got it. Now there's 2 away.
Good slider. Kept it outside to Bregman. That's where you want to pitch him.
Left fielder, Ian Happ.
Base is empty, 2 down. And Ian Happ is 2 for 4. Single and a double. First pitch. And Happ fouls a cutter. It's 0-1. Tomorrow, the Diamondbacks will have Brandon Pfaadt going against Clay Holmes, one of the new acquisitions for the Cubs. No balls and a strike. Here it is. Happ takes it low. 1-1. a guy like Burgos is a classic example. If this Diamondback team going into the season was projected to finish the year 10 to 15 games under 500, I mean, you'd give him his 50 appearances swinging a foul, and he'd have some growing pains, and he'd make some mistakes, but through those reps, he would hopefully learn how to command the latter parts of a game out of that bullpen. Because, again, I mean, he's 98 with movement. It should play in theory.
It doesn't grow on trees, right?
The 2-2 pitch. A little bit low. Pardon me, that was the 1-2, so now it's 2-2.
That's a good-looking pitch there.
But you often hear the phrase, hey, listen, the big leagues is not a development league. It's a results league. And that's all the D-backs have really cared about this year from start to finish. They need wins, 2-2. As there's a swing and a fly ball to fairly deep right, but playable for Carroll. He's got it. Well, if the D-backs want to get a win tonight, they're going to have to do something special in the bottom of the ninth. 7 to tie it up, 8 to walk it off when we come back on the Morgan & Morgan D-backs Radio Network.
Choose to lean into it. Every Mazda is engineered to give you effortless control.
Wake up.
Now boarding flight 532.
Low energy, unfocused, foggy? You might be dehydrated. 81% of travelers don't feel fully hydrated, and flying increases the risks of dehydration. Gatorade Zero powders have been scientifically designed to help improve hydration balance in the body. Clinically proven electrolyte blend and no artificial colors or flavors. Shop now online or at retailers nationwide. Gatorade hydrates better than water. Is it in you? Symptoms noted are signs of mild to moderate dehydration. Consult a healthcare professional if symptoms persist.
We are Children's Miracle Network, and we raise funds for 170 local children's hospitals. Make big change today for kids in your community. Support your local children's hospital with a monthly or one-time gift online. Learn more at cmn.org.
I just bought a new automobile the same way they did in the 1900s when movies were silent.
Wow. Well, I just got this Jeep from FlexCar.
All my smackaroos go to paying off the hefty value this little gas buggy lost the second I chugged out of the dealership. Toot toot.
Okay, well, FlexCar includes maintenance and insurance, and I can switch to an F-150 or Mercedes anytime.
What are you, high on giggle juice? Buying a car is supposed to be the bum deal you pretend is the bison's berries.
I have no idea what you're saying. The first and only month-to-month car lease. FlexCar, you drive everything.
In this business, you're either growing or you're grinding. Success is no longer about hard work alone. It's about using AI to accelerate impact. Service Titan is the only integrated intelligence that's
D-backs Front Office Focus, Wednesday mornings at 11:45 on Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
Well, we go to the bottom of the ninth inning, and Caleb Thielbar is on the mound, 3-2 with a 5.22 earned run average this season. Good strikeout to walk numbers, 48 to just 14, and what's going to be his 48th appearance this year. Call to the bullpen brought to you by Sanderson Ford. This play a new Ford is at Sanderson Ford, and Jose Fernandez will pinch hit. Getting in the spot of, well, looks like Lars Nootbaar. And Fernandez takes the first pitch for his strike. Oh, that looked low.
It really did. See where that one shows up. Yep, you're right. Underneath the strike zone.
D-backs do have a challenge remaining, but again, they're down 7. As now Fernandez smokes it towards left center field. That's a base hit. And Fernandez wasting no time off the bench with a pinch hit knock.
Right on that fastball, too. He turned that one right around. Right down the heart of the plate. Good swing by Fernandez. You know, that felt good.
Well, no replays in this one, but as always, our replay reviews brought to you by Planet Fitness. Get strong for less at $15 a month. Left on left now, Thielbar versus Carroll. And Carroll's swing sends this out to left field, and Happ makes an awkward sliding catch. Comes up firing to first, the throw not in time. Ian Happ with a nice glove work there.
We talked about he's a very good defender out in left field. Got a good jump on this ball, comes in. Just head down about eye level, watches it go into his glove, gets up, makes a long throw just in case he can get the runner at first.
7-0 Cubs here with one out in the bottom of the ninth inning. And the pitch is a strike. D-backs out hit thus far 10-4. No extra base hits for the D-backs. Here's the pitch, and that one is pulled foul. The D-backs only had a runner in scoring position once tonight. And that was when Carroll walked, stole second, and then stole third with 2 outs.
Been a tough night offensively for the D-backs. Just 4 hits.
The 0-2 is outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Thielbar's 1-2 is high again. It's a couple balls and a couple strikes. Well, yesterday the Cubs against the Mariners, Chicago fell behind 2-0. And then they scored 19 unanswered runs to win it 19-2. They've scored 7 tonight with no counter from the Diamondbacks. So that's 26 runs without conceding on 25 hits. D-backs have 4 hits tonight. Yesterday, since those 2 runs by the Mariners, they had only 3. That was swing and a fly ball to right. Suzuki in, is under it, and squeezes it shut as the D-backs are down to their final out.
Well, it just goes to show the explosiveness of this offense that the Cubs have working right now. And when you get great pitching like they did tonight, they've got the run prevention going with that offensive prowess. They're rolling. That's why they're winning.
Well, here's Perdomo. He had a tough night offensively. Love to see him just get a base hit, something to build upon for tomorrow. As the first pitch locked him up for a called strike, it's 0-1. They're not going to hold Fernandez on at first base, up 7-0. Here's the 0-1. Foul tipped. And the D-backs down to their final strike. It's 0-2. The 0-2 is way too high.
Perdomo yet to get the ball out of the infield tonight. Strike out. Ground ball to first, ground ball to short.
1-2 from Thielbar in the dirt. So the Cubs, they're going to improve to 20 games over 500 at 76-56. Meanwhile, D-backs 69-63. But 2-2 is again off the plate. Full count. Thielbar ready, the 3-2. Breaking ball, swing and a foul. We'll do it again.
Pretty nasty curveball he just dropped on Perdomo there. He just foul tipped that, kept himself alive.
And time was called. Thielbar had his head down. It's not like Perdomo had just called it. He was already, he'd vacated the batter's box.
He was way out of there.
Three and 2 on Perdomo. 2 outs, bottom of the ninth. Perdomo fouls it away. Tomorrow again, it'll be Holmes for Chicago. It'll be fought for the Diamondbacks. This game had some intensity to it early. The 3-2 is fouled away again. It appeared that Quentin Berry was relaying signs to the hitter, and it was the pitcher, Merrill Kelly, who had spotted him. But despite the verbal jabs and displeasures by the Diamondback dugout, the Cubs hit 2 monster homers and never looked back. 3-2. Hard hit ball up the middle. Diving is Ramirez. His throw to first, though, not in time. And for Perdomo, it's an infield hit. And it'll keep this game going for at least one more.
Well, Perdomo will take that. Well done. Worked that count really well. Got a pitch and almost got it into center field. Goes as a base hit. Get a couple guys on base now.
Jordan Lawler will pinch hit, hitting in the spot of Kepler. Let's see if Lawler can pick himself up a little RBI.
Yeah, got a couple guys out there. Got a good matchup for him.
7-0 Cubs, 2 outs, bottom of the ninth. And Thielbar's first pitch, breaking ball, is fouled into the gut of Carson Kelly. 0-1 the count. Oh, when Carson Kelly was a Diamondback towards his final years, Lawler was just a wee lad in the low levels of the minors. Here's the 0-1. It's in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Back-to-back breaking balls from Thielbar. Lawler trying to emerge as an anchor to this offense. 1-1, fought off foul. It's 1-2.
Kind of chased the ball a little bit off the plate away, but he was on it still.
One, 2. And another breaking ball missed. It's 2-2. Thielbar really having a grind here for this final inning.
Yeah, 21 pitches thrown.
Thielbar's 2-2 is hit to left, but it's right at Ian Happ, who will make the catch, and that's your ball game. The Cubs come into town and just flatten the Diamondbacks 7-0. And the D-backs, unfortunately, lose a little more ground in the wild card standings, as once again your final, it's the Cubs 7 and the D-backs nothing. Candy and I